Yo, yo, yo. What up, crypto fam? Who's what up? Glenn, what up? Who is? What up? Good to see y'all. Cooling out, fam. Soak up some skills. Let's get it. Good to see y'all today. Happy Wednesday. Let me just share this out one more place and we live? Yeah, we live. Sweet. Everything looking good. Let me just share this out in the Twitters and the Discords and we'll be ready to rock. Good to see y'all today. Knox, what up, homie? Good to see y'all today. Katie launch. Yeah, Katie launch is going to be awesome, man. Yeah, Katie launch is the official launch pad for Cadena. Katie launch is going to play a critical role for Cadena's development. I'm bullish on if there was one launch pad I'd be betting on Cadena, it would be Katie launch for sure. Retweeted Derek, thank you, homie. I appreciate that big time, man. What's going on right now? Market's crashing down? Oh, we're in about the same spot we were earlier. Oh, did we get our long? Yes, we got our long in there. Yes. I hope anyways. I hope I didn't stomp myself out by accident. Damn. I wasn't paying attention for that one. Let's see. I might be down. Oh, I know I'm down money. That was the whole purpose. Oh, no. We in all of them, baby. We are in all of them still. Oh, yeah, we are. And we're in really good positions. Our soul long just got hit. Our Luna long's still in place. Our Rune long's pretty much at bottom. Our LTC long, damn close to bottom. If Bitcoin pushes up from here, we got these in at absolute bottoms. Oh man, look at that one. I missed the Ethereum one by a fraction of a penny. Look at that. Gosh damn it. That was so gosh damn close to nailing that within a dollar of that Ethereum long at bottom. Oh, come on, Bitcoin. Bring Ethereum down one more time. Gosh damn, that would have been a sweet long to get. Schnikes, man. Another crash nerds Bitcoin Miami. Didn't Tesla buy? Yeah, pretty sure they did. Pretty sure Tesla made the announcement that they were buying $1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin, and the market just went parabolic. Or was that 2020? Nah, one of the years. What up, Derek? Hellraiser, what up, homie? You missed Soul by 20 cents, damn. Yeah, Luna bought 230 million in Bitcoin, but I heard they bought it over the counter. So if they buy it over the counter, that doesn't really do much good for us. It's nice that there's a bigger player holding a lot of Bitcoin, yeah, but as far as making the market conditions bullish, who the hell has $230 million worth of Bitcoin just sitting on the sidelines? But they don't mind selling. That's what I want to know. There you go, Sergio. Heck yeah, homie. Let's hope we go up from here. That's the only thing that I can think is that we are there's going to be some big announcement this weekend is what I'm planning on. So if I'm looking at it from an exchange perspective, right? And this is what'll get me in trouble. This is because of why I'm probably going to get myself wrecked here on some of these longs. But in my head, I'm like, all right, if the market looks so bullish that it's overwhelmingly obvious that, and it's almost like as soon as you start hearing people say oh yeah, guaranteed we're going up from here, we're only going up from here, right? You go down, right? And then as soon as everybody starts whining and complaining that we're going down and it always crashes during Bitcoin Miami and blah, 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 and they start getting their short pants on and then blast off, right? So if I was these exchanges and I knew we were going up to 50K, I would want to make sure I shook out all the weak hands. I would want to make sure everybody and their mom, brother, and sister wasn't long in Bitcoin, right? I would make people question them out. I would put doubt in the market right before I blasted it off. But this is where it catches me a lot of times when I think that they're playing the game like that, and then they push it down again, you know. ALBT, yeah. ALBT. ALBT, looks like you're doing good right now. Market structure, you're sitting right there at the 0.618. That should be proper retrace. So if it is gonna go, it should go up from here. It should not come down any farther. Next target up will be calling for like 42 cents. That's almost like a 2x. Oh, I'm longing everything. What am I not longing? I got some really good entry positions, I think, on everything. If we go up from here, outside of Bitcoin, I could have held off a little bit longer, but I'm doing 25x on Bitcoin. I'm in at 43.8. I didn't lose any money yet today either. I said I'm waiting on, I got one on ETH and one more on KDA, in case we come down more on Cadena. All over the counter. Down 10K today. Oh, Steve. How are you down 10K? Oh, well, if you're talking about like your portfolio, yeah, my portfolio is probably down a lot more than that. Portfolio fluctuates by about 10 to 20K every day. Hope you're not down 10K trading today. If you are, you're a baller, my friend. I really hope I'm not having internet. Is it getting laggy on your guys' end? Things flashing over here at me saying it's getting laggy. IOTX, yeah, I can check IOTX for you guys. Should be good. Let me know if it gets laggy on your guys' end, would you? Showing I got 22 uploads, so it should be good. And thank you guys for hitting that like button. Appreciate that big time. I know YouTube's not going to be sending out the alerts tonight, and I can see it getting laggy already. That should fix it. Oh yeah, I start my longs all the time when there's no volume in it. I don't ever really pay attention to volume, honestly. Not a good time to look at the portfolio, no. I mean, my portfolio doesn't really, like, I don't ever have to really worry about it. That's the best part about the assets that I hold in my portfolio and why I like them so much, because I'm never worried about a bear market. I may have lost $6 grand today in value, but you know, I bought another 3,000 worth of Cadena this morning with you guys, and then I bought another $3,500 worth of Cadena last week with you guys. So I just had another $6,500 worth of Cadena to my portfolio. So I'm happy. I'm happy if I can keep adding Cadena every couple weeks. Couple grand, man, oh man. I would say 3,500 Cadena was always like my beginning goal. Like from the first time I found Cadena and looking into it, I was like, I was doing the math on it. I was like, okay, you got to get upwards of 3,500. I don't know why my internet's I might have to stop the Twitter stream too. Man, I cannot stand my internet here. It drives me crazy. You're long on Luna. It didn't reach 120. Yeah, Rohit. I got. I was long on Luna. I am long on Luna again too. But I took profits at 17 something, and I should have left it in because my original was 1890 on Luna. Because I figured everybody was going to be aiming for 120, right? So I was like, I'll just, you know, take some profits a little early. And I set mine at like 1890 or 1860. And it ended up hitting it. But it didn't hit it this first time. I missed it by like 20 cents or 40 cents. So I just chased it up to like 17 something. And then it came back down, took me out at 17, then shot right back up to my original take profit. You're good on YouTube then? Sweet, sweet. Crypto World, what up, homie? I'm French from France. What up? What up? I'm in Binance. Binance awesome. Don portfolio's down about 17. Yeah, the biggest watching mine go from 500k to 200k was pretty big kick in the balls, you know. But at the same time, it was like, man, the fact that it was just up to 200 was like, you know. I think Apple will make the announcement. I think the announcement that every one of these big legacy businesses is coming. You know, once Apple goes, we should start to see the domino effect. We can't be far away from it. From every business just going, shit, I need Bitcoin. Shit, I need Bitcoin. Okay, I want to be in Bitcoin. I think a lot of them are probably in the phases of like debating whether they want to launch their own blockchain or they just want to partake in something like NFTs and keep it simple. We'll have to see. And it feels weird that there's only 56 people in here, unless YouTube's like legit not sending this out anywhere. Weird. Saying that I'm having issues with the stream. Which I'm not buying. Weird. Yeah, the SEC has no spot ETF either. I think we're gonna KDA, I buy on any exchange, and best place to hodl it is probably Chainweaver. But if you want to interact in DeFi with it, probably the best place to interact with it is probably going to be the X wallet. Always pauses when I do the testing. That's normally, because it's normally when I test it is when I'm getting the alerts over here on my end. Fabian, what up, homie? Jack McDonald, what's good? What's good? Hell yeah, sweet. All right, if it's good, it's good. It's weird. I can't see the view count go up. I can't see the likes on it. Drives me crazy. Love a good crash, man. This is perfect, man. If the market would have kept going up, I would never have been able to buy another 3,000 Cadena at the price I bought it. I would have overpaid for it. And then when it crashed, I would have... Show us your longs. Bitcoin long, 530, 25x. Solana long, 4.4x, 200. Luna long, 324, 4.4x. Rune long, 363, 4.4x. LTC long, 641, 4x. And Cadena long, 240. And I got more limit, lower buy orders on Cadena as well. I might put another one down at I'd like to get the Cadena one back up to like 500 or 600, so we'll see if that one comes down and hits another one at 628. So I'll try 628, and I'll try that one by like 555. Ooh, nope. Let's do 175. Yeah, we'll do another 240 there at 628, and then probably another, looks like another couple hundred at 610. So hopefully Cadena comes down a little farther. I'll add some more to my long positions on it. Will Smith, that like button. I love big booties. What up? What up? Pac-Man, what's good? You're in some good shorts? Heck yeah, man. Hopefully you crush it, buddy. Look at the bloodbath at Gala. Is Gala tanking? Holy cowzos. Whoa. Must be those VCs unlocking those funds. People see that, like, Gala's cool and all. It's got a lot of upside potential still. But, you know, maybe 2 to 5x. So that's why I didn't, like, I'm not going to chase down Gala or really be like, oh, yeah, Gala's your ticket out of the rat race kind of thing. I think it's a great game. I think it'll probably do good. I think there's going to be a lot of competition. And I think it still has, you know, 3 or 4x potential, but you just never know when, you know, the OGs that have been in Gala since it was pennies are just going to say, hey, I want to take some profits. So it makes it harder for the higher the price of the things get. You got a lot more people that have been in it for a really long time that are up a lot of money. and they'll start taking profits. So you're always kind of fighting an uphill battle. But once you get past, like, that's why these coins like just skyrocket and moon, because once you get past all the resistance, you don't got anybody really selling, and you got a majority of people always trying to hold, you know, and try to ride it up as long as they can. So it's fun once you get past all the resistance. These coins really will run. That's why altcoin seasons are so fun, because a lot of coins are already close to their all-time highs, and everybody thinks they're going to do another 10x because it's altcoin season, so everybody's holding, and the things just moon. The best, man. Crystal on DeFi Kingdoms, how is that one doing? What is the abbreviation for that? Is it just crystal, like Kyber crystal? Nope, that's not the one. I know, Jewel. What is the ticker for crystal? DeFi Kingdoms up to 675 again. And we were balling on DeFi Kingdoms at one point. It was up to like 22 bucks. I don't know if we'll see it back up there again for a while. I hope we do. I'll probably take some profits on it. Lucky to see whose picture? Freeze. Crystal Kingdoms. No, that's not it either. Bring it up again when they get on CoinMarketCap. KDA support trend line goes all the way back to January 21st. Hell yeah. Crypto Rick, where you at? Do I think Room can 10x? Maybe. I mean, it's crypto. You think these things like Shiba do 1000x, you think anything's possible. What's the market cap of Rune right now? If it's under $1 billion, yeah, for sure. 3 billion. Ooh, 10x pushing it. Maybe a 3x, 4x. Take a look at how their DeFi ecosystem's popping off. Sergio, what up, homie? Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that big time. Crypto Rick, what up, homie? Everybody was just talking about you. Rune. 491 million in TVL. Looks like it's going up. Doesn't really show anything about their DEXs or their DeFi ecosystem. But it's always good when you're seeing your TVL putting in new all-time highs, so looks like it's pretty good. Shiba Bone? What's that? Yeah, Vulcan Forge. That's where I think a lot of like the more established gaming cryptos are going to have a little bit of trouble, because a lot of people just see like the money, see the dollar signs, and they see things like, you know, Vulcan Forge with a $350 million market cap. More upside potential. Yeah, cool. And I hope Vulcan Forge crushes it for you guys. That'd be a sweet one. Oh yeah, trading. Yeah, Jasmine has another trading competition. Somebody said, so that should be cool. Maybe we'll see some more fireworks from Jasmine. When does their trading competition start? We drinking. Number one game of crypto. Gala might be. Very possible. I like how they have the ability to her Instagram ID is Bree Lauren. BRI. I pull it up here, but it'll probably get me it'll probably get my stream throttled. It's gonna make me it's just at Bree Lauren. At BRI. It's the same thing on Instagram too. Yeah. That's it. Hey, tear it up, Hex Razor. Thanks for hitting that like button, man. And thanks for showing up, buddy. I appreciate that big time. Is there any way KDA not going to make it? I mean, this is crypto. Sure. Wilder things have happened. I would say probably unlikely, but, you know, it's hard to say because if you say proof of work's going to fail, then you're going to have to say Bitcoin's going to fail. So that kind of throws that out the window. I'm vaping. What is this? This is blue raspberry lemonade, and then I got another one somewhere. Oh yeah, this is peachy, and then I got peach mango watermelon. They have the same, so Vulcan Forge is the same as Gala. Yeah, I think almost all games, you'd think that most of them would start out that way, as planning, Bree is hot, but Kadena is hotter for sure. KP, what up, homie? Good to see you, man. Elvis, what up, homie? Thank you guys, man. Thank you all so much for showing up every night. I can't thank you guys enough. I really can't. I look forward to coming in and kicking out with you guys all night. When I'm not live, I'm like, damn, I wish I was live. Can't wait till we can, till I can build like a professional streaming studio where I got like my desk and I got a dude working over in the corner that's like, oh, hey, pull up what that article say. Dude pulls up the article for us. We sit here and kick it, hang out, bring some famous people on the show to share some knowledge with us. I can't wait to take this show to the next level with you guys. It's gonna be fun as fuck. Rick B, what up, homie? Try one with pineapple. Yeah, I like pineapple ones. I do. Like a Joe Rogan, for sure. That's exactly what I want to bring on. People like that are just bigger in the industry. I want to hear more about like insiders that, you know, I want to hear all the shady, juicy gossip that goes on behind the scenes, you know. I want to ask all the questions that everybody else is too afraid to ask. Because they're trying to make everybody happy. Hey, find me a ticket from India. Let's go, Rohit. Digital Apollyon, thanks, man. I appreciate that big time, guys. Once Kadena runs, I should have the resources to do whatever I need to do, so I'm excited. Be your own Joe Rogan. That's it, man. Grapefruit, strawberry ice, and this one's strawberry banana, but this one's did. I keep sucking the last of the dust out of it. Just woke up. What up, vegan? Vegua. What up? What up? Still up, man. I just woke up. You're still up. Yeah, I am. Team No Sleep, guys. We're almost to 100K. Thanks to you guys. Getting damn close, man. I keep feeling like one day, you know, there's a day last week I gained 500 something subscribers. All comes from you guys who all help share my content, man. I can't thank you guys enough. Up to 88,259 now. Thank you guys, big time. One day last week got up to 500 or something like that. Yeah, 592 in one day last week. That was when Cadena took off. Anytime Cadena takes off, my channel will gain 500 or 600, and Cadena hasn't even started to run yet, so I can only imagine what it's going to look like when it really takes off. Be exciting times, man. Really exciting times. Accumulating as much KDA as I can. Mark D, you get it, man. Me too, buddy. It helps having a team, man. Jessit, what up, homie? Why so bullish on KDA? Check out this playlist when you get time. If you study what blockchains were designed for and why, you know, all of them have failed so far. No, I shouldn't say failed, like they've came such a far way, right? But we've all pretty much come to terms with the fact that we hit a bottleneck in the industry. I mean, it's not really debatable. And it all revolves around the blockchain trilemma. And because people, I guess, couldn't say didn't know how to solve the answer, but to solve the answer, it would really take 4 years of rewriting your own coding language and putting together a team of people that were, when it comes to intelligence. And my cameras. Mic check, mic check. Ah, there we go. That's way better. If my camera gets unsynced again, let me know. So when you start understanding what blockchains were designed for and what it really means to be scalable in a decentralized manner, and when you start to understand why proof of work's not a bad thing, and when you really start to wrap your head around what it is that blockchains are trying to do and why the ones that we have so far haven't been able to deliver what we've expected them to, and then you take a look at what Cadena and their team has built, it's hard to not be. Whether it's going to win long term, I can't tell you, but I'm fairly confident that it's going to have a $100 billion market cap. At the very least, a 50 billion. Like, even if things don't work as planned, like, their technology is so much more superior. Now, can it infinitely scale? I mean, it seems like it should be able to. But I would almost guarantee that it scales to way beyond where any of the blockchains that we have out already have failed at. So if all these other projects were able to get up to, you know, a $500 billion market cap, that you just compare them to next to Cadena, there's nothing really in this industry that's even close to on a technology level than Cadena. And people will, you know, the hard part is in the industry is sifting through all the BS, because you'll find somebody that'll tell you Cardano is the future, and they'll rattle off a ton of things and reasons why. And that's part of the problem with the industry, is that 99% of people have no idea what a blockchain even is, or a Merkle tree, or a hash, or, you know, the difference between proof of stake and proof of work. So it's very easy to mislead people in this industry, and it's very easy for me to talk above your head and make it sound like I'm, you know, I have all the answers, and really I have no clue what I'm even talking about, but I just know that you have no clue what I'm talking about. So as long as you don't know that I don't know that you don't know, kind of thing. So that's why I'm so bullish on it. I've just been in the game for a really long time, and I've watched a lot of other projects come and go, and I've seen how this industry markets. I've seen how ecosystems evolve, and I've never really found anything I've never found anything where I was so confident that I'm like selling everything in my portfolio to buy it. Since I found Ethereum, you know, and I had no idea what Ethereum even was back then, but like, just when I started to study it, it was just so obvious how much more superior Ethereum was to everything else in its path, you know? You didn't have to really be a blockchain expert or a rocket scientist to see at the time when Ethereum first launched with smart contracts, that it was going to change the game, you know? And then you look at something like Cadena and you just go, whoa. You know, change the game might be an understatement. It's going to revolutionize the industry, in my opinion, but I could be wrong on that. You know, that's why I tell everybody, don't show up to my channel and watch me live one time and get excited because you hear how excited I am. I tell everybody, don't buy Cadena until you spend 40 hours researching it. And I think my playlist here will probably take you 4 or 5 hours to get through every one of these videos, but they're all in order: V1, V2, V3, V4. So just start, you know, this is, you can see my first time when I find it, you can hear me talk about it in this price prediction video where I kind of just like, oh yeah, it's a cool asset. It's pumping up. It might come down. And then you hear my reaction when I interview Doug. And then after you interview Doug, then you really see me like, okay, whoa, wait, I'm onto something, you know. And you just watch my whole journey, and like you just see me get more and more bullish the more you see me learn about Cadena, and it's a pretty cool journey just to watch it. And then go consume, you know, as much content on what Bitcoin is, and you know, I think Bitcoin and Cadena will be side by side at, you know, 1, 2, and 3 with Luna. I'm fairly confident in it. So it's like, you know, Cadena might not get you out of the rat race today, but I'm very confident. You just, you know, before people start complaining about tokenomics, you know, just really assume the price of Cadena is at $4 right now. So if you're not willing to pay $4 for it, don't buy it. Because that's how, if they released all the coins that they're going to put out into circulation by 2025, that's where the price would bring down to, like $4.50 right now. So do your research, watch all the videos. You'll learn a lot. Alex Becker, a market maker? Yeah, it's small markets for sure. Definitely. He has the ability to move markets. Whether he's a market maker, I don't know. But he has the ability to move markets. Anytime you have that big of a bankroll. Sure. He's got millions. And he targets the small coins, guys. Like, oh, Alex Becker's so smart, man. Like, if I was Alex Becker, what would I be doing? I would be finding really low cap gaming projects that wanted to give me a cut. So it doesn't matter what it is. What was that one? Burp or whatever. So if I was Alex Becker, right, I would record a video on Burp doing my funny skit, and I'd be like, oh man, like, I watched these gaming cryptos, and grandma's sister brother came over here and sat on little Johnny's lap, and I'm the orange eating champion, greatest God's gift to earth, you know, probably something like this, you know. Probably over here like, something like something about the XRP and ADA trolls, you know. And I'd be over here telling little Jimmy Johnny's sister. And then what I'd do is, the second that I release this video, I would put another, I don't know, $100,000 buy order in, right? And I would already have my $100,000 buy order in on Brop or whatever. Burpee. Brop. I'd have my buy order in on it. And I'd have my limit order. I would have my limit order set up here, right? My take profits, because I know that when I put my $100,000 market buy order in, that it's gonna absolutely send price to the moon. And before everybody even realizes it, and everybody that's watching my video starts FOMOing in behind my video, and you guys are just keep pumping it up, and one by one, all of my take profits would get hit, and I'd have 200 grand out of the market. I would have pumped Barape or whatever this one burpee is, doing burpees over here. You know, that's how I would do it. And it would make me look awesome on YouTube, because every time I put out a video, the price of the coin would go up. But for me to make the price of burpee 2x, I'd probably only need to put less than 100 grand in here. And I could probably 2 to 3x this. So if I put 100 grand of my own money in, and then I launch a video that's going to get 250,000 views in 24 hours, and out of those 250,000 views, probably 15,000 people are going to put in $1,000 at least each. So you'd see just 15,000 people out of 250,000 that watch it times 1,000. Yeah, that's 15 million. So if you just get 15,000 people to FOMO in behind you, you can push $15 million into a project. Jeez, oh Pete's. So that's why Becker targets these low cap coins, because he can move the markets himself. So he doesn't really have to guess if the coin's going to go up. He puts a video out on it, builds the FOMO, throws in probably 30 grand, starts the FOMO, starts the pump, and then you guys just do the rest for him. It's a win-win. We'll test it out when I get more money. So I'll show you guys how it's done. when I got an extra 30K to throw into a product that has a really low cap, we'll throw some money into these projects and see, okay, if we throw 20,000 into it, how much does it pump it up, you know? And we'll see exactly how much money he would need to move a market. Just give me a little bit. Let me build up that nest egg a little bit more, so in case I get wrecked in the process of testing these things out. In case I put 30 grand into a rug pull and they pull the rug as soon as they see me put my money into it. But we'll try to do it live. Decentralized is built with Haskell and Pact and uses Pact. Heck yeah. Waves in the 4 hour, man. Waves. Didn't they just dump the entire market on everybody? Didn't they just get hacked or something? Or their stablecoin came unpegged? I wouldn't touch Waves. All these products that are putting out these stable coins, man, especially the algorithmic ones, those are the ones you really got to watch out for. If you're rich, you can't even buy these small coins. Yeah, you don't have to buy much, man. So I say such a little amount of money needs to come in the market. And then if he's smart, right? If he's smart, he would slow buy this, right? I would buy BURP, and then I would go pair it on PancakeSwap. If like say PancakeSwap was the only market you can get this on. So this one's lucky, like you can get it on KuCoin. So that makes it even easier. I assume he probably targets. That would be the smart way to do it. Would be just to target coins that are on things like KuCoin, right? Because that way you can move that market and you don't have to really worry about much slippage, you know? Raphael, how many projects building on Cadena? I don't know. 4 according to Coin Market Cal, or according to DeFi Llama. That's the icing on the cake, you know. If they build super fast, like just so you to see the partnerships that Cadena and the players that Cadena is onboarding to the Cadena team to help them grow this ecosystem, it's pretty crazy, man. Pretty freaking crazy. So it's not like I have to wonder like, oh, like, is it going to be like Cadena versus Polygon, right? Is somebody going to build on Polygon versus build on Phantom, right? Like that would be hard for me to say. Are you going to, I would assume Polygon over Phantom, but you don't really know. Is somebody going to build on Kronos over Phantom? I couldn't tell you. Kronos over Polygon? I couldn't tell you. Kronos over Solana? I would most likely say Solana. But you know, when you put Cadena next to everything, you were like, wow, okay. So that's like saying, like, if I presented you with an iPhone and I presented you with an old Nextel flip phone, and I was like, hey, what phone do you think is going to be better? But hey, guess what? This Nextel flip phone over here, about a year from now, there's going to be some type of technology that's going to get developed that you're going to put over this Nextel flip phone. It's going to turn it into like this iPhone, but times 10, right? So you got this old Nextel flip phone, and then you have this idea that somebody drew up on a piece of paper and said, hey, if we do this to this, this is going to be super sweet. It'll be way better than this. Well, you already have this that's really sweet, and it's right here, right now, ready to go. And it works, and you know it works, and there's going to be no issues with it. Are you going to really think somebody's going to, because that's what it's like comparing. If you compare like an old school cell, like, you know, like your grandma used to have the phone that you'd like put your finger in and spin the thing around and go, brrr, brrr. Really bad sound effects, but you guys get it, right? Brrr. Maybe it didn't work and it was like stalling out, like, brrr, 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 brrr. That's what you're comparing Cadena to any one of these other chains. It's like, from a technology standpoint, a mathematical standpoint, a blockchain standpoint, they've done something that is 1 out of 18,000. So it's like maybe they fail somehow, but as of now, it just seems hard to believe that with something that advanced and so superior to everything else, that people wouldn't want to build on it just because it's going to be the future, or it should be the future. And if they just had some random people that looked like they came out of their mom's basement running the thing, I would say maybe not, you know. As smart as Vitalik is, right? He was 18 at the time, you know, and he's been running Ethereum since 18. You're just younger. You don't always see, like, you know, I think he made a few bad decisions about the choices of where Ethereum was going to go. And I think that's why you've seen people that were older, more mature, Charles, Gavin Woods, like nobody's on the original Ethereum team. And you would think they would have been like best friends that built Ethereum and all came together. The smartest minds in the industry came together and they built Ethereum. And then one by one, they all left because they just couldn't come to agreements on where they should go with Ethereum. And since they couldn't agree on it, obviously Gavin Woods thought it would be more beneficial to leave and build an entire new blockchain ecosystem from the ground up than it would have been to go the way Ethereum wanted to go. And then same with Charles. Obviously, Charles didn't agree with the way Ethereum was going to go. So he decided to leave and build something from the ground up. And both of those people, the smartest minds in the world, I would say Polkadot, Cardano did it best with the community. I think Polkadot did it better with the architecture and design of it. But I still don't think that either of them compete against Cardano. They tried, they did really good. And I'm sure there'll be some great applications that they're used for in the future. I don't think Cardano is going to go to zero. I think that it'll have its specific use case and it'll probably maintain a market cap around 40 billion, 50 billion for the rest of eternity. Maybe even move up to 100 billion, even if it does nothing but just stays like it is now. I think it'll still have a use case, whatever that case may be. I don't really know. But as far as being like the next Ethereum, there's only one blockchain that I think could flip Ethereum. Well, two, as far as like being competitive layer one, and that's Ethereum, Solana, and Cardano. I think Luna could flip it just based off of the UST alone, but not up because they're trying to be a big layer one ecosystem kind of thing. Which blockchain has the best possibility? Vitalik said Tron. What are they doing? Are they in like a huge Ponzi scheme just to rip a ton of people off? The Tron ecosystem is the most corrupt, shadiest, scammiest. Like I'm so sick of even blocking people because it takes me like 3 clicks to block somebody. It takes me a few seconds to talk to text, you know, $10,000 for a Tron video. So anytime any of these people DM me from Tron or send me a message, it's like, I could open my emails right now, probably 50 people from Tron ecosystem in the last 24 hours, all trying to get me to make paid videos for Tron, scam Tron projects. I'm like, no way, guys. I feel like taking the 10 grand from them and just doing giveaways for you guys. Stealing from these rug pullers and just giving it away to you guys. If I had an attorney on standby, I'd probably attempt it. Tether is Drew. That's why I love Coin Metro, man. Coin Metro is legit, man. I had no idea that they said no to Tether. That has to be such a bad business play, not having Tether on your exchange. Like, because people will be like, what the F? There's no Tether on here. How do I do anything? But it's really good long term. Come on, Ethereum, dip down one more time. Tron is a turn off, yeah. We got trades open. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trades open. What more do you want from me? Quarter crawler, what up, homie? Yeah, Tron is poo. Does Coin Metro have margin trading? No, Coin Metro doesn't have margin trading, unfortunately. Not that I know of, anyways. I never use Coin Metro. I just like Kevin. I just like the owner of it. CKB. CKB. CKB, your retrace targets we're calling down here to 0.01154 to 0.012. Looks like you're resting right perfectly at the 0.618. If you can stay and find support and break out, the next target up is going to be calling for 0.01632. And that would be if you enter the position at the bottom there, That's a 40% push on that next leg up. I bought 3,000 Cadena today, $3,000 worth. Yeah, and CoinMetro is 0 withdrawal fees, and KuCoin's 1 Cadena. And they were charging you 1 Cadena when Cadena was $28. Freaking ripoff. KuCoin's a scam, man. Yeah, stablecoins will be. That's why I think the biggest threat to Bitcoin is stablecoins. Like, people think that Bitcoin's just gonna go up forever. You know, and even Michael Saylor predicts that eventually it'll only earn 5%, you know, per year. Dot, I think Dot's cool, but like you can see that they had to just do like a $1 billion grant thing to create some type of stable coin that creates a flywheel of buy pressure on Dot. So if that stable coin succeeds and wins, maybe it helps with the price of Dot and helps offset their pretty big inflation rate. Or maybe it doesn't, because nobody wants to use the Polkadot ecosystem because there's no real need to. It's hard to say. Yo, Ash, what up? What up? Ash VKA in the house. New Cadena supporter here. Let's go. Harmony is interesting. You know, Harmony went with the sharding route, and we haven't really seen that work out too well for anybody. So, Athish AI. I don't really know, guys. I couldn't. I'm just focusing on what's going to be coming up on Cadena right now, and I won't be going to buy any other coins in any other ecosystem. It's just built on Ethereum. Anytime I see anything with just an Ethereum address, I won't touch it, because I would have to take it off an exchange after I bought it and put it into a wallet. Even if I could buy it on something like KuCoin, I would immediately have to take it off KuCoin, and then I had to pay ETH gas fees, and I just won't do it. I think ETH's going to be MySpace, but I think it won't completely go to zero. I think it'll maintain $1,000 or $2,000 price range, no matter how bad it gets. Sharding seems like more like sharding. It is. It's pretty bad. Theta's cool. Theta probably will be here. I could see if I were to pick one that I think could be here in 5 years, I think Theta could be here. They got a pretty strong hold being the first streaming product. I don't really like their services. I don't like how long and you can only upload one video, and there's a lot I don't like about Theta, but I think that's because it's new. So I think, you know, as they keep growing and evolving, I think Theta could be here. So, which is rare. You know, I don't look at many of these projects and go, yeah, in 5 years, I guarantee that's going to be here. Luna, I'm long on right now. Hopefully we're headed up. You know, Luna's still taking coins out of circulation. So as long as they're taking coins out of circulation, I'm going to keep long in it. It seems like it's just working. Yeah, they're 315 now. 351 million. That's probably the lowest I've ever seen their supply get. So that's pretty cool. Do I like AVAX? I think that AVAX has a cool thing going for them. So yeah, I think AVAX is cool. Do I think it's a competitor to Solana or Ethereum or anything of the sort, or Cadena? No, I don't. But you know, again, it'll have its use cases. It doesn't really have, like, just because their ecosystem's growing and there's so many of these little gamings, and they have such a established ecosystem already. I think AVAX will maintain these upper levels. Probably could 2 or 3x from here. No, I don't stream on library credits. No. Kava? Yeah. Kava's got a $781 million market cap. It looks like they have a no max supply, but maybe they're doing some type of burn. Bridge to BSC Polygon. Market structure looks really strong right now. I would say that you're going to pop. Like if the market turns around here, I would definitely expect Kava. Just by looking at the market structure, it looks really strong right now. I would say you're probably en route to like 624 in your next run up. Oh yeah, I've shorted products and longed them all the time. But no, do I ever think I get the absolute top and sold the absolute bottom? No. But yeah, I trade coins all the time, both ways. I'm surprised I don't have a long and a short on something right now. I don't have any trades that I'm really worried about losing too much on, honestly. Yes, I think if I'm not mistaken, I think they just call them subnets, and I really think that they're just shards, honestly. But I could be wrong on that. But I don't think that you can. I don't think that the subnets can cross shard communicate or cross subnet communicate. And nobody's been able to tell me what is the 51, like what is the 51% attack on a shard? How much hash power do I need to, you know, be a malicious actor on a subnet? Ah yeah, refuel my Star Atlas ships. Thanks, homie. I always forget to do that. Edward, what up, homie? Welcome to the squad, my dude. Thanks, bro. I appreciate the support big time. Edward D in the house. What up, bro? Thank you guys. Big time, man. Long-term hodls, just Luna, Bitcoin, Cadena, and Flux. I really started to understand a lot about investing in like actually like strategically picking assets based off of like things like standard risk deviation and yo, Indian Kitchen, what up, homie? Gosh damn, thank you so much, bro. Holy cow. Thank you so much for that, man. I appreciate that big time, Indian Kitchen. Thank you, thank you. I'll get into A and KR for you. Give me 1 second. Let me finish refueling my ships. And hopefully you guys remind me to do that every night. I need to pay attention and like figure out exactly how much it costs me to do this versus what I'm spending in Atlas tokens. I've never actually stayed up on it and like been here every day refueling all the ships. Like this one is already out of food. Thank you, thank you. Sweet. Cardia chains, very interesting, Easy H. Do I think it's superior to like Cadena or those? No, I don't, man. Thank you so much, Indian Kitchen. I appreciate that big time, homie. What is Flux? Flux is, if I had to bet on one Web3 application that was going to be superior to all them, that was growing a community faster, Flux is the most decentralized cryptocurrency in the world. The most bullish on I'd be on Cadena would be KD Launch. I don't think I would touch any of the other ones but KD Launch. There was one that It's hard to say. KD launch, I think it's going to be the permission launch pad where you'll have to KYC on. And then I think there's one other one that's going to be the permissionless one. Back alley. Yeah, I think Star Atlas will blow up. Yeah, we online. Enrique, what up, homie? ANKR, that's the one I kept telling I'd get. ANKR. And I might swing over to Project Moongold's channel on Sunday too, so if I get time or if he's not too busy, I might swing over there and trade on his channel for a little bit. Hugo, that's a good question, man. Hopefully bullish. But, you know, our government, ANKR is looking fairly bullish too. Like your retrace right down to the 0.618. It looks like you're headed up to that next. Drew, what up, homie? Yo, what up? You got that logo. Let's go, Drew. Thanks, homie. Cardia chains, interesting. It's like it doesn't doesn't do much for me. Indian Kitchen, thanks, homie. Flux all day. Decentralized, thanks, homie. Yo, Luke, thank you, man. I appreciate y'all for showing up every night. Thank you guys, big time. Ooh, KDA touch 590. That'd be sweet, wouldn't it? I don't know how much I'm gonna have to be the biggest. I just keep putting money into it every chance I get, man. What do you think about Algorand? Algorand's cool. I think Algorand's an interesting product. I think they got a cool team working for them. Price action doesn't look the greatest. Hard to say on Algorand, you know. You know, I think a lot of these proof of stake chains over the next 6 months, I could be wrong, will kind of fade away, but I think people are going to start to realize I don't like having 10 wallets. I don't know about you guys. So if I could just interact with one ecosystem and have one wallet and get all the services I need from blockchain and crypto space from one ecosystem, I'd be happy never leaving Cadena. So will I ever buy Algo or interact with the Algo ecosystem? For a fact, I guarantee I will never do it. Near's same thing. Near's cool. Near, I think if there was one proof of stake chain that I was going to probably bet on, it would probably be Near. But then again, you'd have to really look into it. But a lot of people that I've interviewed have been pretty bullish on Near, and Near being superior to most other proof of stake chains. But Solana open NFCs. What do you think about Solana NFTs on OpenSea? I think it's cool. I personally don't like OpenSea at all. I think they just are filled like. If every time you got scammed, OpenSea did not make money, I think OpenSea would be out of business. How about that? OpenSea makes so much money from people getting ripped off. It's the only business in the world that people can run freely and rip people off with no repercussions. And that everybody just lets it happen. Like, it's okay. They go, yep, you're using OpenSea. Well, there's a 50-50 chance that you're getting rug pulled or you're getting scammed out of your money. So how people like to use that, I don't know. It's pretty much like buying a scratch off ticket, but you have to like scratch off your ticket, and then if you win, then you have to scratch off another ticket. You don't win on both of them. You got to like have 50-50 chance that you're just going to get scammed because you're using OpenSea, and then there's 50-50 chance that after you buy the NFT, it's going to go to zero. So am I against? No, I like proof of stake. Just a completely different animal than proof of work. Like proof of stake will have its use cases, I'm sure of it. Gaming industry, where you need really sub-second finality. Oasis is really unique. Yeah, they're doing some cool stuff with their technology. I think the market is still going down. Maybe. Even Pitboy doesn't like OpenSea, yeah. Yeah, YouTube doesn't do anything about the bots, that's for sure. Coinbase did have morals, yep. Yeah, sure. I'll tell you what. Easy banks. I have 3 altcoins I'm debating on dumping into. Can you tell me what you think? Sure. Tries, please. We just did tries a minute ago. Tries, I think it's headed up to that 1193 target, if I had to take a guess. So there's your pull up there. Maybe you're only going to do another smaller push. Yeah, so the next target up will probably be calling for this double top over here around 813 to 866, give or take. And Monero. Monero is cool. It's a privacy coin. I think it'll always have a place in the industry for now. API 3. Yo, Matias Cardozo, what up, homie? Thank you so much, man. Yo, Web3 Doge. Web3 Doge, any good? I probably wouldn't touch anything that, is ripping the name off of Doge. API 3 is looking like it's coming down pretty hard right now. What'd Bitcoin do? Just tank or something? So it's past all your bullish targets. Looks like you're putting in an ABC setup to the downside here, which might be calling for API 3 to come back down to $4 range, $4.50 range. That's a harder one to hodl on. I've heard of Radix. I wouldn't bet on Radix. Yeah, I think it's more of just it looks sexy kind of thing. It takes, we'll see how old they are to develop a real cryptocurrency. And is it Radic or Radic? They're the same thing. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't. Price on Radic looks bad. Yeah, and Erratic, same, it looks like. Yeah, I probably wouldn't touch it. Jasmine, I think they're just doing trading competitions. Thank you guys so much for the donations. I appreciate that big time. Jasmine, they're doing some type of trading competition. So this is what happened last time we had a trading competition. Would I ever buy or add Jasmine to my portfolio? Never in a million years. But last time they did a trading competition, it went up 350%, and I think somebody said that they're starting one now. Don't we all, Pile? Says, I want KDA at $4 at least. So do we all, my friend. Super Farm, D-Race. I'd probably bet on D-Race, maybe. Oh, Rarible, I would dump in a heartbeat. They have the worst tokenomics. I lost $2,500 on Rarible. Super Farm. Don't know much about. I don't know anything about Super Farm. But it sounds like it's got a popular name. $290 million market cap, so it still probably has plenty of room for the upside. D-Race. D-Race has more upside potential, but lower. Depends on how many coins they're putting out. Bobby Bay said, what up, homie? What kind of EDM music you listen to? Solana crashed all day today. They tried to do some upgrade to be more decentralized, but it didn't work out well. Ocean Protocol? You got it, man. Ocean? Thank you guys big time for hitting that like button. I appreciate that big time. Ocean. Let's roll it. Let's roll it. We'll do a giveaway here too. Let's do we'll do a giveaway here in like 20 minutes. So Ocean, if it can stay right here, you're at that perfectly right here at the 0.618, which is ideally like the best market structure. Like that's perfect retrace after you ran up. If it can run again and come down and stay, I would say at the very least the next leg up will be about 74 cents, maybe even 80 cents. Yeah, and this isn't, you're not going to hit any resistance either until you hit this zone up here. So I'd say you're probably pretty good to break out. I mean, you got rejected here once, twice, 3 times. I think this will be the time that you can actually break and go on Ocean. It's a pretty popular coin too, so. George, I'm not looking at anything right this minute. No, John. Cadena playlist right here. Go watch the video. How many coins of Cadena were pre-mined? Everything you need to know. Every bit of FUD that they're gonna try to, you know. Roberti, what up, homie? Do I like Troy? Yeah, it's a sweet movie with Brad Pitt. Troy. Nah, I mean, I have a hard time trying to pick which one of those, you know, like crypto trading helping platforms there's going to be. There's so many of them. It's really hard. Cosmos is very stable, yeah. Heck yeah, Brian. I hope so, man. We'll have you guys type a keyword in the chat here in a minute. I use the program Nightbot, so we'll have you guys type a special word in the chat here in a minute, and then I'll pick it. Anybody that's got a Bybit account that they signed up with my affiliate account is eligible to win. You can start what up. I send out the money the next morning, so if you don't have an account, you can create one. I'm giving you guys I give away all the affiliate commissions I make every month from Bybit. So anybody that supports this channel and signs up, welcome to win it. And you got to have a Twitter too, because you got to give me your Twitter username. So if you don't have a Twitter username, I also got a whole digital course that free on YouTube that teaches you everything you need to know about Bybit as well. So thank you guys big time. I think they got like if you're a baller, they got a $4,800 first time deposit bonus, but I think you got to deposit like 2 Bitcoin to get the 4,800. But if you're a baller, there she be, man. I love Bybit too, man. I wouldn't trade on any of it. If I had to trade crypto, I wouldn't say it almost every stream. I would not be here live trading with you guys if I had to use any exchange. Well, I never really tried FTX. I've heard a lot of good things about it, but XRP. See, the thing with XRP is you need retail investors to get behind the FOMO on it. You need everybody in the industry talking, you know, highly about it. And I think people are so well educated about XRP right now. Unless the SEC wins that lawsuit, I don't really see it even coming close to new all-time highs. And I think most likely people are going to be trapped in it for, you know, a couple more years at the very least, making no money. So, you know, if I seen XRP get into any of these higher levels, I would instantly be selling it and taking profits, you know. Yeah, if you don't have Twitter, you're missing out for sure. Mike, what up, homie? Mike Horan in the house. What up, what up? Foyshel, what up? Chili Chills. Chili Chills. Chills. So it looked like it hit these 2 targets. You're retracing down right now. Hopefully it stays above 22 cents, because that would be your, you know, more bearish. Shouldn't see it break that support at 23, especially when you're sitting on this key area of support right here. If you break this, I would say you're coming probably back down to 18 cents quite possibly all the way back down to 15. If you can find support and stay here, above here, the next target up will be calling for price to 35 cents. What up, Carlo? Carlos, what up, homie? Bitcoin, I'm long on it right now, trying to hold this position here. I like to think that we're going back up to 56. Now, are we not going to dip a little bit lower before we go up there? Very possible. It's Bitcoin, you know. At any point, China could sell, you know, $5 billion worth of Bitcoin tomorrow. Right now, they could do it, you know. And they could have all their Bitcoin lined up on every exchange ready to dump the market. So there's always a chance we're coming down. Hopefully, you know, the big boys are saving the big announcements for, you know, tomorrow, the next day. I think the Sound Music Festival is Saturday night. So hopefully we, I would say best case scenario would be to see like a rally on the S&P 500. Like, it's hard for Bitcoin to rally right now when the S&P is dumping, right? So like, if you wanted to make Bitcoin look bad, how do you do that? Well, you pull the stock market back because it's so correlated to the S&P when the S&P is coming back. But I would not be surprised if we see, you know, some player step in, whether that's Apple or somebody make some big announcement. Now, maybe naive to think that. Maybe because that's what we're all thinking and we're all hoping. And we'd all assume that it's Bitcoin festival, like the one big festival of the year where they make all the big announcements. We would expect that, you know, a country is going to be making Bitcoin legal tender. I would expect that maybe Apple adds, you know, $1 billion worth of Bitcoin to their books. Amazon accepts crypto. I don't know. It's normally always so much bigger than we expect. So who knows? I'm just stacking Cadena right now. And then make sure you guys come and join us on Friday. I'll be doing a $1,000 Ergo giveaway in Friday night's live stream. And that one, you don't have to be on any account. You don't have to have a Bybit. And then on Thursday, tomorrow, we'll be doing a $200 giveaway. And that you don't have to be on Bybit anyway, anything. So Thursdays, we do a $200 giveaway. You don't have to have a Bybit account. We just do that for everybody. And then same thing, anytime I take a sponsored video or do sponsored work, I'm just giving it all away to you guys. As far as interviews go, tried doing the whole sponsored video thing and splitting it with you guys, and the videos just underperformed so bad. So now I'm just really just mainly focusing on doing interviews, but only with big potential I want to learn from. Like, if you just told me that, you know, some random project wanted to come on the show for an interview, I wouldn't even take the interview, even if they wanted to give away $1,000 to you guys, just because, you know, I like API 3 and I like Ergo, so I did those ones. They gave me $1,000 and I'm giving it all away to you guys. So definitely come join us on Friday. Yeah, solar's cheap. Mina? Oh yeah, Mina. Man, we should have longed it earlier. Oh, I knew this one was going to be hot. Gosh damn it. Oh yeah, they didn't have any long positions. They didn't have any, they didn't have it on Bybit. That's why I think it's headed to 399. Damn. We would have caught that one at absolute bottom. Gosh damn it. Oh yeah, we'd be up 15% already. Shit. Thanks, David. David Martinez, what up? Live Lou, what's up, homie? No, they don't have it on Bybit, unfortunately. We can only leverage trade it on Bybit, so it's not actually an asset on their exchange yet, but it will be. Mina's cool. You know, the idea behind it's really unique. It's super tiny. Do I think Mina's necessarily going to be the winning player in the big picture? Hard to say. But I do think that the technology that Mina's created with their proof of a proof proof of provable work or whatever it's called. Still bullish on Cardano. Short term, kind of, yeah. Long term, no. Yeah, Tempe. I hope you guys crush it on Tempe, man. That one's gonna be really cool. I expect Tempe's success to be consistent and slow, right? But, you know, with massive potential to really, you know, moon a few right partnerships, and, you know, depending on how well their team manages that one could be big leagues, game-changing big leagues. Or it could be a slow grower like Bat. It's just hard to say, but I still think it's going to do good long term. Will Smith that like button. Let's go. Thank you guys. Anybody Uphold? No, Uphold's the worst, man. Do not touch Uphold. You're just giving your money away to the rich. That's like Bybit. Like a majority of these trades, I didn't pay any fees in. Yeah, like I haven't paid any fees in any of them yet today. That ain't right. Weird, why am I not getting charged funding in that? No way funding's dead even. Yeah, I mean, funding rates are positive, so the market's bullish. I'll definitely be shorting Cadena on the next push up, though. Keep Cadena's name out your mouth. 3 to 5 TPS after 5 years. Cardano is a shat coin. It's pretty bad, yeah. Yeah, I think I was one of the first YouTubers to put out videos on Alf0. Been tracking that project before anybody even really knew about it. Interesting technology. Making big claims, big accusations, being a DAG. I was in contact with their team, and it seemed like as soon as I started asking the questions that they probably didn't want to answer, I never heard back from them. So, hard to say. Cetify Fund? What's that? I could see ETH 2.0 being a flop, says Drew. I agree. I'd use KuCoin before I use Uphold. Me too, unfortunately. I just trade on Bybit, the wellness trinity. Just because it's so, like, I have the ability. People think that, like, oh, I'm promoting leverage trading, right? I have a $200,000 bankroll. I don't need to use leverage, right? But I've lost everything putting all of my money on exchanges multiple times. So because I have the ability to do things like use 25x if I really feel like it, or 4x, just say on average, the average person probably uses 10x, even though I strongly suggest you never really use over 5. But 10x leverage gives me a $30,000 portfolio. So I can trade, like I got $30,000 on this exchange. And if Bybit gets hacked tomorrow, I'm out $2,000 or $3,000. Versus if I were to do this on KuCoin, which the order books are shady. Like everything about trading as a trader, about the Bybit user interface. And like, for example, like this long on Luna right now, right? It's 4.4x. And the amount that I'm betting is $300. And I'm using 4x leverage. Well, say I needed to free up some money. I could come over here to Luna and I just come up to the right-hand side and I adjust my leverage to say I put it up to something like 10x and I confirm it. What just happened is now my position margin just went down to $143. So before I was betting whatever, 200 or 300 bucks. Now I have an extra $600 over here or $300 over here that I just freed up. And if I move my stop loss into the profit, I don't care if I'm using 10x or 100x. It's not going to change the amount I'm going to win on the trade. And then also having the ability to, you know, like adjust your, like this limit buy order right here that I have on Cadena. Like I don't have to, like on KuCoin, you got to go in there and you have to cancel your limit buy orders and move them around. Like if I wanted to change this limit buy order on Cadena to say 129 or 130, I just slide this little bar up and boom, it moves up my limit position. I want to move this one down to, somebody said Cadena's coming down to 590. All right, well, I'll move this one down to 598. I'll move this one down to 630, you know? So, like as far as being a trader and the fact that they have a test net. So like when you're a beginner trader, like I tell everybody, don't trade, right? Don't watch me trade here and watch me do these dumb things and think that like I'm making all this money trading, because it's not. Trading's extremely hard. It's difficult. It's time consuming. It's a full-time job. I'm just trading with fun money that I don't care if I lose. You know, I'm up. We started this challenge account with $2,000 and I was up to $4,000 yesterday. Now I'm down to 3,290. But it's all, again, I started with 2,000 and I was up 2,000 in a few weeks. It's just play money. So if I lose a few thousand or if I take some trades that don't play out, I'm just having fun hanging out with you guys. Nick, I'm thinking that we're, you know, I'm playing it like we're going up from here. Or sorry, not going up from here. I do think that we're going to come down and put in possibly one lower low. But everything's primed. Like the market's primed. We've retraced down to proper fib levels. If Bitcoin was going to reverse because of some bullish market momentum, I think it's going to happen in this area. But it's going to be heavily dependent on what the USA stock market does tomorrow. So if USA markets open in the red tomorrow, I think Bitcoin is going to keep coming to the downside, especially if the USA markets open really bad. You know, Bitcoin's going to come down. Now, the USA markets are also have retraced the proper fib levels. So we could definitely see the market rally on the S&P tomorrow. And if we see it rally on the S&P, it'll rally Bitcoin and take the rest of the market up with it. And then if the stock market starts to rally, S&P, NASDAQ, and Dow start having a really green day tomorrow, I think it'd be good things. Yep. Young Millionaire says, you're gambling. Well, Captain Obvious. Why do one open trade or 10 trades? I don't know, because I'm bored. Why are you judging me, man? Is BTC going lower? It might be. Very, very possible. If the stock market opens in the red tomorrow, Bitcoin's definitely coming down. 41, 42K big buy blocks. Let's go. Sus Lord, what up, homie? I'm underwater and I need help. I've been there, man. Yeah, Zachy, it is. If you can deposit enough, yeah, it is. Yeah, did they change by the minute? Last time I know it was 4,800, but let me check. So this one says 3,000. So this one says earn up to 3,000 right now. But I don't know if that's the most recent one or not. They change, like I said, they change every day, but they're massive. Yeah, they're always a lot of money like that. Pulled it up earlier in the stream. Yeah, so it's nice too is if you win a giveaway from me and it's your first time signing up for Bybit, you'll get my giveaway winnings and then you'll get whatever the deposit bonus is. And then they have things like this one, like if you just go into their claim tab in the rewards hub and you claim your rewards, they have like follow them on social media, get $5, earn, you know, trade a Tron pair, trade a USDT pair, get $5, deposit 1 Bitcoin, get, you know, all these different giveaways. And they're always giving you guys money for, and then if you can KYC on Bybit, man, that's where I, you know, if there was one exchange I was going to KYC on, it would be Bybit. Because you could always have 2 Bybit accounts. You could have one that you KYC'd with and one that you don't KYC with. But the KYC one, you get so many more bonuses. And then just for holding on to like having DOT or having coins on their exchange because they have BitDAO. Like I got 600 coins a bit. And Yeah. What up, Derek? Hey, you guys want to do a giveaway? We can give away. Let's do it. Let's do a $50 giveaway. Type Bitcoin in the chat. So, rules to the game, right? Type Bitcoin in the chat to enter. You just have to have a Bybit account that you created using my affiliate code, and you have to have a Twitter. So when you win, how the game is played, you type Bitcoin in the chat to enter. And if you win, the first thing you have to type in the chat is your Twitter username. So if you don't have Twitter, please do not enter, because I have to sit here and wait for 5 hours and everybody leaves the stream because we're waiting for you to give us your Twitter. And the stream just dies. So to keep the stream going, we turn it into a game. And when you win, right, this thing's going to display the username, and it'll display your chat. It'll like highlight you, so we'll be able to see exactly what you text. And obviously everybody's spamming Bitcoin, so Bitcoin doesn't count, but you can't get excited and be like, yeah, I won. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. The first thing you have to type is your Twitter username. If you don't, we pay it forward to the next person. So hopefully you guys are ready. You guys know the rules. Shill it if you got it, man. Don't enter if you don't have a Twitter. If you're in the crypto space too, and I'm telling you this because I hated Twitter, right? And it's another social media platform. It's the last one that I want to be on. But the amount of money that you're losing yourself not following the crypto news on Twitter, this is where the whole Twitter space is. So if you're in crypto and you want to be successful making money, and you're not staying up on trending events on Twitter, you're doing yourself a disservice. But learn how to use it to your advantage, you know? Don't just stalk Elon Musk and then buy Doge every time he tweets it. So y'all ready? Y'all ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jay Sabas, what up, homie? Jay Saba's in the house. Don't fumble it, bro. Jay Sabas. You can also just type pay it forward as well. So we got Jay Sabas in here, man. Hit me with that Twitter, bro. Let's get that exact Twitter username. See, we get to hit him with that Twitter, yo. Congratulations, Jay. Yeah, he got it. He nailed it. He nailed it. Let's go. My man. There you go, Jay. So yeah, I just need a screenshot of your Bybit UID. And then can you please copy and paste me the TRC20 address? So up here is your UID. Just send me a screenshot of this UID so I can verify that you got a Bybit account. And then I just need your TRC20 address. Come over here, hit deposit, and you don't have to give it to me right now. You can set it up. I send out payments the next day, so if you don't have an account, you got till tomorrow morning to set one up. Only takes a second with your email. And we'll do another $50 giveaway here in I don't know, let's do one at like 12 o'clock, right when we end the stream. Let me follow you on Twitter real quick, my man. There you go, homie. Can you shoot me a DM, my dude? So that way I can, cause I can't message you because you got it blocked. But can you shoot me a message real quick so I can, Jasmine's doing a trading competition right now, Milky. They just launched another trading competition, so I assume that Jasmine's probably going to go up. We could probably long that one. take a look. If they're going to do another trading competition, it's going to take off again. It might not be a bad thing, especially if you guys are seeing volume go up on it already. Because if the market turns around and they're doing another trading competition, just the FOMO alone from that would probably send it up. Seems like we're at a safer zone to consolidate here. Like it hasn't came much lower than this. Oh yeah, I guess that's a 6% to the downside. Damn, that's hard to say. Maybe we just try to set some limits up here. If we come back down to the 22.5 cent range, we try to take some longs on it. AME chain looks like a rug, the way they shilling it. AME? What's AME? Derek, have a good night, homie. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate the support, man. Thank you. Have a great night, buddy. Nathan, what up, homie? Enzo, what up, my dude? Good to see you, man. Martha, man, Diamond. M Diamond in the house. What up? AME chain? The heck is AME chain? AME chain. Oh, it's only on Ethereum. Yeah, I wouldn't touch it. Really low market cap though, right? But it's only on Ethereum, so you guys know me. I don't touch anything that's just on Ethereum. AME chain is the world's first and only quantum secure decentralized digital asset ledger that is EVM compatible with a high performance and scalability. You know, the whole quantum thing is like a narrative that people will try to push and cram down your throat. There's just so many things that are already quantum resistant, so very interesting. It looks really clean website. Very, very clean, like extremely clean. It looks so well crafted. I would really question it. I would really question it because if they do the research, because you're getting into that one at such a low price point that maybe it could be, but I can't see anything utilizing Ethereum as its underlying layer of security and being quantum resistant kind of thing. Maybe. Janet Helen. But it looks cool. It's a really low cap, man. That could moon. It's up 64%. I would probably advise, you know, looking into GitHub and actually seeing is there any development going on the chain? Oh, we could definitely look at that for you guys. GitHub. Oh, let's just look at there. So if there's no GitHub on their website, that should be the first red flag. Let's see where their GitHub is. Ah, yeah, it's probably a scammer. Like almost every crypto product you look at has, let's just take a look at Flux's website. I'd be surprised if Flux didn't have GitHub on here. Yeah, right here, community, GitHub. Almost every crypto product will have their GitHub, unless they're a fake one. So if we take a look and say they're quantum resistant, they're doing all this stuff, we should see some major development on GitHub. So give them the benefit of the doubt. I'm not a pro at reading this, but I'm not seeing anything that says like AME chain over here that, like if you just type in Flux, like you'll see it's really obvious that You know, 639 comments. And if you just look through here, it's like you just see all the development that's going on Flux. We turn it to most recent. It's every day there's just hundreds and 705,000 comments. There's probably 5 or 10,000 comments added every day. It's unreal. Like there's just one right here by this guy 1 minute ago. Update Flux source API to V1 beta 2, right? When your blockchain's open source, you know, all the coding is online. It's open source, you know, so maybe they're just new and they don't have any. Their mainnet's releasing. Well, how is their mainnet releasing when it doesn't even look like they have any testnet, anything documented for a testnet? And their mainnet's launching without. Oh, maybe. I'd probably avoid it, you know. Gamium. Gamium. Oh, I like the ticker GMM. That's cool. There's just no data over here yet. Volume's pretty massive. That's a lot of volume. Heck yeah, that one looks sweet, man. Really clean, put together website. Unique looking avatars. Really cool product. That one looks unique as shit. I wish I knew more about gaming. That one definitely looks like something that's interesting for sure. Shit, I always delete that playlist. Buying 25,000 K to Cadena right now. Let's go, baby. That's what I like to hear. Let's change these lives, man. Get out of the rat race. Hey, no problem, man. Thank you, Jay Sabas. Take your time, man. As long as I get it by tomorrow, no big deal, man. No rush. Thank you, man. David Martinez, what up, homie? Pranva, what up, homie? I can never say that one. UFO, I wouldn't touch UFO. I think that one's going to be a rugger tugger, but I just can't get over the fact they have 100% of coins out in circulation. It's hard to want to believe that they're going to be able to secure that network or incentivize people to, I don't know, man. It's hard to say. Milky Cookies, not studying the technology, man. I wish I would have focused on doing nothing but learning the technology and try to instead of trying to spend time trying to find the next Shiba or the next, not never trying to find the next Shiba, but you know, the next good low cap coin to get into and not understanding enough about the actual underlying technology. Like if I would have went back and studied blockchain technology like I did over the last year and been interviewing every person that'll tell me anything. Suslord says, should I get out of ApeCoin? That's up to you, man. If you got it free, you know, if you got a Bored Ape and they airdropped you $250,000, I would have got out of it when they airdropped it to me. But, you know, it's hard to say, man. I was surprised that it held up at these higher levels. I thought it was going to go 75% off without much delay. The fact that it didn't already. We've never seen projects launch over $1 billion with over $1 billion market cap where they didn't go 75% off. So I would have expected it to go. I was expecting it to come down probably to like $4 range. Oliver, what do you think about KDA? KDA's awesome. The best. Soldier Boy, what up, what up? Don't feel bad shorting KDA? Heck no, man. I'm going to take those profits I make from it and buy more KDA. Yeah, ApeCoin's a scary one to buy. Like, it's hard to just like convince people without more than just the NFT project. So I don't really know. It's hard to say. How come I don't like Hedra? Did you watch my Hedra video? Did you watch my H-bar video? Self-frame. I hope self-frame pumps up, man. I wouldn't mind offloading that. I think I got a decent amount of self-frame too. About 500 or 1,000 bucks worth. Looking for probably a 2 to 3xer on that one. So if I see that one get upwards of like $100 million market cap, which I'm pretty sure it will, 2 or 3x over the next couple months. I would not touch Ape right now, no. Pranavi. There we go, Pranavi. What up, homie? Take a look at ANC. Nice. Yeah, I hope ANC pops up again for you guys. Their team might have reached out. They might have. ANC's looking like it's gonna head up to next target up will be 430, but you got a little area resistance you're probably gonna double top at over here at about 350. If I take a best guess, I would say that's about right. Yeah. Yeah, I would say most likely you're headed up to that next target up there. That one's looking really strong right now. Really bullish. UST staking, yeah, you always get 20% APY in Anchor protocol. So I know they're changing it, so it'll be a little bit less or whatever, but still a lot of money. I would have if I would have bought Shiba. Well, no, because I would have had to not sell Shiba. So even if I bought it, do I think I would have held it all the way up? No. Jack, hopefully that'd be sweet. Jack Mahler is he's a funny little kid, man. I think he's done a lot of things right, man. I'll be the Jack Muller at Cadena. Like when you hear him talk with just like the enthusiasm he talks about Bitcoin, it's like hard not to be bullish on it, you know? That's how I feel about Cadena. And don't get me wrong, I love Bitcoin. All day. I don't think Cadena is going to be a competitor to Bitcoin. RRFF. Thoughts on the Polkadot ecosystem? So you're talking about an ecosystem that was really designed when interoperability was almost mandatory because all these chains couldn't communicate and there wasn't bridges and there wasn't wormholes and there wasn't all of these things. So I think the design behind Polkadot when it originally was created was revolutionary. And if we had all the issues that we had still back in 2015, I think Polkadot would be unstoppable. But the industry is drastically different than what it was when the design for Polkadot was developed. I think that the industry's taught us a lot, and that's why you see the Polkadot team doing something like creating this, you know, 150 or 1.5 billion dollar fundraising round to implement some type of stable coin. Because even taking a look at Atom, why aren't people like all hooting and hollering about Atom, even though the Cosmos ecosystem is exploding? Because they're not utilizing the underlying technology to stabilize the price of Cosmos. Like if everything that was built on top of Cosmos, you needed, or to use the Cosmos SDK, you needed to have a bunch of Cosmos it would make sense. Cosmos would be 20 times more expensive. But Polkadot, outside of the parachain auctions, the only thing that you need Polkadot for is nothing. So it's not like people, like when one of these parachains plugs into DOT, not necessarily, and nobody needs to go buy DOT to do it. They need DOT to bid on the parachain auction slot. But after those 100 slots are sold out, and most people I would assume already accumulated the DOT that they needed to get for their parachain auctions. So I think that if I had to take a step back, and this is without really fully understanding what Polkadot is really trying to accomplish, or I get what they're trying to accomplish, but I guess I don't understand the actual technology behind it. And even if they did accomplish what they're saying they're going to accomplish, are people going to go build on top of the Polkadot ecosystem? It's hard to really say, guys. I think that one or two gaming projects on Polkadot could be, take Polkadot to the moon. Osmos, the YouTube channel 8-Bit Tendies, those guys are a lot bigger into those. Cosmos, I don't really think it's the future. Yeah, do we need Moonriver and Moonbeam? Like everything's getting built on top of Polkadot, but there's already like, you're building a layer 1 on top of a layer 1 kind of thing. So, like, do I think, like, what do we need? What am I going to use Moonbeam for? Or what is anybody going to use Moonbeam for? Are people going to really build on top of Moonbeam? I don't think so. Are people going to use Moonriver? Maybe. But, like, if I was a business and I was looking at two options, building on a Polkadot ecosystem or building on Solana or Cadena, or there's, like, quite a few that I would choose over Polkadot, I think that that's where you're eventually going to have a problem. Another 30. Yeah, Christopher says, I'm thinking about adding another 1,000 KDA bag. I added 400 something today, or 500 something, whatever we bought. Yeah, I'm bullish on all those. One is questionable just because they're so far behind the ball on the whole cross shard communication thing, but maybe. Oh yeah, no way. Jack says gas on AVAX is no way. Let's check it out. That's why I kept saying this is like exactly what we want to see for Cadena to win, right? We don't need to argue against people. We don't need to tell them how wrong they are. We just need to let nature take its course. Oh no, gas fees on AVAX are only 11 cents right now. And this is live time gas tracker on AVAX, so I don't know why they're trying to charge you 0.5 AVAX, but maybe it's the application itself. If AVAX runs up, Trader Joe's runs with it? Maybe. Most likely you would think that they probably would, but not necessarily. I'm not seeing too many AVAX spikes right now. I saw that, Milk. Yeah. Watered my plants, brushed my teeth, bought $230 million for the Bitcoin. Jay Sabas, heck yeah, homie. I tell people, like, if you just won $50, right? So, the winners that win $50, divided that by, say, 650 right now, you get Cadena with it. 7.969 coins of Cadena when it hits $300. That's like you winning $2,307. That's pretty cool. I might not be able to give you guys a lot, but if you do the right things with it, it should turn into a lot. I got one of those horrible Thor nodes. I know they're not nodes, Jack. Yep. Send me a picture, sure, man. We all knew that those Thor nodes were garbage, you know. I didn't have to go down that rabbit hole. Martha, try not to put those stop sign emojis because then you're gonna make everybody do it. Wilder World. Wilder World, the next target up's calling for 257. Proper retrace. It does look like you're at the fib levels. Yeah, you've retraced down to a proper fib level. Will it be able to break above this double top here? I doubt it. I would assume you'll get rejected at 235 before you make it to 257. Polygon's interesting, Oliver. You know, the massive team, massive community, massive ecosystem development, Polygon Studios, gaming. I wouldn't bet against it, but would it be like a number one bag in my portfolio? No. I think I got 5K worth of Matic, which most likely on this push up, I will 100% be leaving the Polygon ecosystem for good. Like even like thinking to myself in my head, like, why in the heck are you even holding on to Polygon, right? That's really what I'm thinking. Like, why not just sell it and buy more Cadena right now would probably be the smarter play. But I think without CADX, Cadena will end up dropping back down. So if Bitcoin runs up, like I'm expecting Bitcoin to come up to 75K and then run back down to 40K range. So I think over the next month and a half before summer, we're going to probably run up to about 75K with Luna buying all that Bitcoin, you know, some bigger players, depending on what announcements we have with Apple, to 75K. And then I expect some other, you know, world FUD or inflation or something to tank the stock markets and bring us back down. Now, we might not even put in a new all-time high. We could come up to 61K and then stock market tanks and crashes and puts us into a recession. They're hiking interest rates at an alarming rate. We could be coming straight down from here. Bitcoin could be coming all the way back down to 30K. I find it very probable, like probability wise. I think it's very unlikely that we see Bitcoin come back down to 29 or 33K. I don't think it'll be able to break below 33K, but very, very possible that it does. You know, inflation, I think things are going to get really bad as far as the economy and with how much money they're spending and how much they keep printing. And they're printing more and they're spending more money to keep the market afloat, but they're causing inflation to rise. So they're printing more, they're raising rate heights. Like it's just like a recipe for a complete economic collapse. So because they're so directly correlated right now, I think that this will be the time. This will be the last stock market crash that we really ever have, I think. Because I think that when it starts to crash, there's enough people here that understand about crypto and that are going to be buying these dips on Bitcoin. So as the stock market's melting down, I don't think you're going to see Bitcoin go below 30. And then there will come a point where Bitcoin starts to rally and it starts to leave the stock market behind. And I think that's when you'll see the rapid, they call it hyper Bitcoinization or whatever it is. So like once people start realizing that the stock market is going down, 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 right? Inflation's at 10%. They've raised rate hikes, you know, probably 250 to 500 basis points. And inflation's still rising and stocks are dumping and the whole stock market's crashing, but then Bitcoin finds bottom and starts to push up. I think you're going to see so many people flying to Bitcoin because I think the stock market's going to melt down, like complete and utter collapse meltdown. And in the process, I think people are going to really start to wake up and realize, oh shit, like my money's so much safer in Bitcoin. Everybody that's been in the stock market over the last year has cleaned up. Unless you really made some poor investing decisions. Like in this market condition, if you're in the stock market and you're not up, your entire portfolio is not up a couple 100%, you're really effing up, man. Because you just went through the most bullish market conditions in the history of the world and everything was up so much money. So because everybody did so good, you know, it's smart for people to get out on top, you know, and if you don't get out on top, maybe they keep printing. Get them, get them, get them. She gone. Crypto Rick said, not in my house. Are you not entertained? Cadena without CADEX, you know, right here, we already seen it. Like, talk about like exchange listings. Whoa. Like Cadena didn't budge, man. Like to the point where it's like, you're like statistically, if you look at in new exchange listings, I don't know if you can show me an exchange listing that performed as bad as Cadena did when it got launched onto Binance. I don't think any coin's ever performed that horrible ever when it gets launched onto Binance, let alone something with its such massive potential as Cadena, which makes me even more confident that there's higher powers in this industry that are doing everything in their power to slow down the growth of Cadena. Because once it starts to go, it's going to be unstoppable. So until we have things, ecosystem development going on, we're dead in the water, right? So until CADEX launches, Cadena is nothing. It's Cardano. And because people got so wrecked on Cardano, yeah. And it, you know, if this was something like Solana, I was like, oh yeah, we'd be going to the moon already. Because Sam Bankman-Fried and all the billionaires would just be over here buying the dips, which you might already be happening, right? You know, like if I was these billionaires, I would have massive buy walls down here. Just anytime Cadena got down to $5 or $6, because I would be so confident that I was never going to lose money at that range, no matter what. Just have these limit buy orders down here, just waiting. Every time it comes down, 10K, 50K, 20K, whatever I could buy on whatever exchange I had to. Yeah, I don't think Bitcoin will. On Cult DAO, I wouldn't touch it, man. Oliver, check out my Cadena playlist, man. You got to spend 40 hours doing research into what blockchain technology is and what blockchain technology was designed for. And once you spend that amount of time, it's very, very likely that you will have a really good understanding of what blockchain technology was created for. And then watch my Cadena playlist and see everything you need to know about Cadena. What am I doing? Your channel. Gosh damn. Wave's gonna wreck. Sounds like a train wreck. Sounds like a tsunami. You gotta, all are doing research, right? All these big crypto hedge funds, they're all looking for the best way to maximize their gains. And when you start doing research into Cadena, you start really starting to understand, right? So at any point right now, one of these big hedge funds comes to play ball and Cadena will be $12, right? And because it's such a unique asset, because it has so much potential, if Cadena started to take off right now, would you be able to not FOMO into it? Like if Cadena got up to $9 tomorrow and you're sitting there watching your Cardano not move, oh boy, this is it. This is it. Life-changing gains. And then you're going to see the whole Cadena community that's increased in growth by 90% from the first time I started making videos on Cadena. 900%. More than that. They're up to 190,000 now. So, I mean, Cadena had like a few thousand subscribers on Twitter, 5,000 when I first started making videos on them. And they're up to 190,000 right now. So when Cadena runs and you're talking about a community that's going to be loud, we're going to take over the internet. And it'll be no stopping it. I already got all the FUD videos. So when anybody makes a post and claims anything about FUD, you'll just see them getting tagged in my videos. And it'll be hard for you to not FOMO into it. That's why I say, like, yeah, very possible that if Bitcoin tanks right now, Cadena is going to come back down to the $4 range. But there's also a very high probability that if these big hedge funds are doing their research, that they're either already buying or they're getting ready to buy. And the second that CADX launches, there won't be any more hiding it. There won't be any more denying its scalability or its use case or its ability to, become the number one. It'll just be one product after the next getting built on it. And when those projects start to do good and the market gets really bullish and things like AVAX gas prices go to $4, guess what? All you're going to hear is me going, I told you guys, you can't have a blockchain that has gas prices over a penny or it's going to go to zero. Digibyte, I wouldn't touch it. Like Digibyte will go to zero. So, it's any one of these billionaires steps in here. Once he's finished, this billionaire could literally have his last buy order getting filled right this second. And all it's going to take is once CADX puts out a launch date, say tomorrow CADX said, hey, we're launching on June 1st, right? Well, now that I know that CADX is going to be here in June 1st, I can start pumping this to the moon. So I think that billionaires have already been accumulating. I think they're just waiting for the right market conditions, right time, everything to be in place so that they can drive FOMO to the moon. Because the ideal play would be when CADX launches and there's only a few applications built on it, Cadena doesn't really have any business being at $28. But if I can convince the rest of the market that Cadena's value is $28 and everybody starts FOMOing into it and every single YouTuber in the space is making videos on Cadena because they won't be able to not do it. The vortex will suck them into doing it because it's such a behemoth and it's going to be the future. Every YouTuber wants to be talking about the best crypto. So once it becomes more obvious that it's, Cadena is the real deal and it's not going anywhere, but still doesn't, give it the price point of $30. But what you'll see is I would be these whales, right? I would push it up and chill it like it's going to go to $1,000 tomorrow and let everybody FOMO in at 30. And then the second the Bitcoin starts giving us any bearish market conditions, I would be building my shorts all the way up. I'll probably start building shorts on Cadena from like $20 to $30, just scaling up into a short, just waiting for it to hit that peak and then waiting for this to happen, right? And then over the course of another month or so, month and a half, we'll have a ton of 50, 60, 70% pullbacks all the way up, just like we did on Ethereum all the way up. And then as that market cap goes, the pullbacks will get less and less, but I think we're going to have a lot of fun trading it all the way up and making a lot of money doing it. Yep. Crypto Quant says all you need is 3 coins, BTC, Flux, and Cadena. It really is. Like when Cadena runs up, like I don't even have to ape into the first coin that launches on Cadena. I don't have to ape into any of the new products that launch in Cadena. But when I do, in theory, the longer I wait, the better, because my Cadena is just going to grow in value. And every new product that launches on Cadena, they're all new low cap gems. So they're all going to pretty much launch at the same value. So if we just be patient and we just cherry pick the proper ones out of Cadena, it'll be 25x real quick here, 50x here, 30x there, 10x here, boom, boom, boom. And our portfolio will go from a couple $100,000 to $1 million. And then we'll turn into a crypto hedge fund. We'll start loaning out our money. It'll be sweet, man. We can do it all from one ecosystem. We're going to have a pack squad in here. Everybody in here all trying to find good projects, not buying dog coins. Like I said, I don't have the biggest, but I should have the richest. And I should have the most well-educated about how these layer ones evolve. I don't know if anybody's broke it down as good as I do, but that's just my thing, right? Alex Becker's big into gaming coins. My thing is layer 1 blockchains and ecosystem development and marketing. I'll bet on projects, I'm betting on Polygon, not because I believe in it, but because they outmarket everybody. If I had money, I'd probably throw some at Baby Doge just because I think their marketing play on it, so their team's so good at it. So I'll bet on projects just because their team, like Mina right now, we were talking about Mina earlier. Mina's probably going to explode over the next couple months. Do I think it's going to be here long term? No. Or maybe. But do I think that the price of Mina is going to go up because of all the events and all the media attention they're going to get? I do. Mina's got 12 events coming up, more events than anybody. Everybody's paying attention to them. So like every one of these events, when they do ZK Happy Hour with Mina Pro on April 20th, on 422, right? So Happy Hour on 420 will probably be getting headline news. Mina's Bridge to Ethereum will probably get headline news. ZK App Builder Program will get headline news, right? All these are big news events are just going to get media coverage, and that already has them. Upcoming 12 upcoming events. They're trending on one platform. 4 different big influencers are talking about them, and they have one article published on one big name site. So, like, I don't have to believe in the technology or be bullish on it to see the FOMO that's going to take place. And you know, you can take a lot of good money out of these markets. And that's what I like about, if I were to hodl something like, I would never hodl something like Mina, but I would hodl it for, you know, a few weeks when the market gets like this and all those events are coming up. Yep. Lowest entry price on Cadena. Mine, I was in it. I started buying Cadena at $1.37 or something like that. $1.41. Yeah, the Masters is crazy, man. My buddy used to caddy at that, and it was like well, I guess his dad's a billionaire, so maybe that's how he got into it. I'm pretty sure it's hard to be a caddy there. Like, you have to know some people. The lowest I think Cadena would go now is 420 something. But I think that we'd have to have a catastrophic meltdown for that to happen. I bought another 3,000 a day. I bought 3,500 last week. Hell, if it comes down lower, I'll probably buy another couple grand if I can make it. We'll see. Solana, I think, will be really unique for certain things like gaming. And I think the rest of everything will be done on Cadena. Well, I mean, the market already crashed, MJ. So, but yeah, everything crashes right now. But the cool part about Cadena is, like I said, it's so much upside potential. If it crashes, I think everybody in here would be happy that it crashed, you know? Cadena's gonna make Sol look like a pig with lipstick. I agree. EOS is a unique one. EOS used to get a lot of love after a bull cycle because everybody was always trying to move funds around and do it for cheap. So you used to see, like, if you go back to 2017 and look at the EOS rally after the bull run ended, it rallied multiple times. But as far as like pulling the rug over or pulling the wool over your, you know, a retail investor's eyes and trying to paint the picture like EOS technology's advanced. I mean, people that are very knowledgeable at this industry and understand how to break down tech and explain it. Like, there's so much out there that shows why EOS is not a smart long-term play. It's hard for me to think that it's going to be. And it's hard to get anybody that's outside of just shilling you guys garbage coins to convince you guys that EOS is going to have a rally and be like something that you want to hodl in your bags long term. I don't see anybody being able to prove that would be smart, you know? I hold a couple $100 of Harmony. Yeah, nothing much, like $400. Yeah, 2022 is a bearish year so far, for sure. I think we're going to go up to 75K right now and then back down to 40. And then maybe up to 100 and back down to 50 kind of thing. I think we're just going to play this until the next Bitcoin halving or until a spot ETF takes us up to, say, 100K and then back down to 50 kind of thing. But I still think we're going to go up and down pretty drastic. Where to buy Cadena art? Everywhere. Coin Metro should be pinned up. Oh yeah, here. You get $10 sign up bonus on Coin Metro, and they're the safest place to buy it, and they don't freeze your Cadena. Oh yeah, Cadena will definitely be a top 10. Without a doubt. It'll be unstoppable. I think it'll be a top 3. Quite possibly be the first coin to ever flip Bitcoin. What do you guys think? Drop a 1 in the comments if you think Bitcoin's going to new all-time highs, or put a 2 in the chat if you think Bitcoin's going to come back down to 30K. Put a 3 in the chat if you think Bitcoin's going lower than 30K. My little man has a Nintendo Switch. KDA is proof of work. Yeah, that's the ideal. That's what you want it to be, proof of work. My video that launches tomorrow, the proof of work vortex, I think I scheduled it out. It won't show right now because, but yeah, I got a video coming out tomorrow because I'm live right now. Gate.io closing USA accounts. There you go. That's why I say get all your money off these exchanges ASAP, man. Switch Drunkendo. 6'9". What up, homie? Yeah, POW, you have to have your layer 1 has to be proof of work. I mean, it's kind of getting to the point where it's not really arguable anymore. So yeah, proof of work. You have to be a big competitor as a layer 1. You have to be proof of work. It's just, you can't have, when people can buy their way into, like, we wouldn't want Elon Musk taking over, you know, Solana, right? If you're big into Solana and your bag's packed and Solana was doing great, you wouldn't want somebody like Elon Musk just to do what he just did to Twitter, right? You wouldn't want him to be able to come in and buy out your crypto, and take over and control it, right? Because he would have all the voting power. If they never launch CatX, no. I mean, yeah, it'd be sucky if they didn't, but no, it doesn't really. No, I get more bullish on Cadena every day. Thank you guys big time for hitting that like button, man. I'm running out of steam here. We did the both giveaways, right? No, let's do another giveaway. I'm running out of gas, guys. Let's type Cadena in the chat. All lowercase Cadena. You guys know the rules. If you guys win, the first thing, you can't say, yo, I won, yay. Thank you so much, man. You got to type your Twitter username with no @ symbol. So just your Twitter username if you win. You got to have a Bybit account. Those are the rules. Type Cadena in the chat, all lowercase. Thanks, Crypto Rick. Let's do one more, man. Let's do one more. I want more. Obi-Wan Jacob. Clues, what up, homie? Enrique, what up? Mo Money, Mohammed, what up? G, what up? Eliza, what up? Richard, ONG, what's good, man? Richard Adams, Pat I in the house. Kevin W, what up? Rodriguez, what up? JC in the house. Johnny Two Scores, what up? Drew, what's good, homie? Thank you guys so much for the support, man. I appreciate y'all big time. Peppercorn, what up? What up? Millionaire Midi, what's good? DLK, what up, homie? Good to see you. Ryan, what up? Tara, what up? Drew, what's good? Milky, what up? Rick, what's up? F1 in the house. Justin K, what up? Chibix, what's good, homie? Show Off, what up? Crypto Vic, what's up? What's up, my dude? Matthew Jeffries, what's good? All right, you guys ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Crypto Rick, what up, my dude? Thanks, homie. Man, I get so Rick has retweeted every single video that I've ever posted. Every single one. Congrats, Rick. Man, I was just like, man, a member hasn't won in a minute. Congrats, homie. Let's go, Rick. Thank y'all big time, man. We'll stick around for like another 20 minutes. Crypto Rick, shoot me I know I got your Twitter. Shoot me a message and remind me so I got it there. Oh, Sobi, you got it right, man. You nailed it. Perfect. Thanks, homie. Sobi. So I got Bryn from earlier, Sean from earlier, Sobi, and Rick. Thoughts on Invest Answers? I don't know. I never watch them. Rick can't fumble it. I got Rick's Twitter. Maria Bravo, what up, what up? Antonio, good to see you, homie. Thank you so much for your support, man. Enzo, what up, my dude? Good to see you guys, man. I can't thank you guys enough for all the support, man. These guys have been signed up as members for, gosh, going on a year now. And they don't get anything out of it, man. Just supporting the channel, man. I can't thank you guys enough. I really can't. I wouldn't be able to be on here all the time live if it wasn't for you guys. Oh, Bybit over Uphold? Are you kidding me? You know how much money? I saved $3,000 and just in crypto fees trading on Bybit. That's how much I would have spent just trading on something like Coinbase, let alone Uphold, which is even worse. I don't know if I got the exchange fees on here still. Yeah, so if you're trading on something like Coinbase and you do like right now I'm on my longs, I don't have my screen open, but you know, if you're doing a 50x long for $1,000, that's $50,000 trades because you're paying fees on the total value of the trade. So if you have $1,000 trade with 50x leverage, that's a $50,000 trade. So you're paying fees on a $50,000 trade. You open and close that trade. Just to open and close it on something like Coinbase, if you opened a $50,000 trade, just to execute that trade on Coinbase, $1,000 freaking dollars in fees just to open and close it. So like you're already losing $1,000 just opening and closing a trade on something like Coinbase. Coinbase Pro would be 500. Bittrex, 360. Kraken 280. Binance 100. Bybit, if I limit in, like you guys see me setting all those limit buy orders, when I'm setting those limit buy orders, Bybit's paying me. One of the only exchanges that pays you to limit into trades. Now, I don't always use them, but... May J, you got to use a VPN, my friend. I use Canada. If you watch the second video of my digital course on Bybit, it'll walk you through everything you need to know about Bybit. And it'll walk you through, show you how to set up a testnet account so you can actually practice trading. Like, it looks like so identical to the real thing. If I was using the testnet, I don't know if you guys would be able to tell if I was using the testnet account, you know? It looks so much like the real thing. I'm pretty sure I was on it one time showing you guys how to use it, and somebody in here said something like, oh, you're on testnet. Like, no shit, dumbass. Yeah, so like they have a testnet exchange that literally legit looks like the real thing. So I tell people, don't just go balls out and start trading crypto. That's goofy. You need to be able to win trading crypto on a dummy exchange, you know? So the exchange looks exactly like the real thing. So Come on, Bitcoin. Turn around already. No, Bybit's always had the lowest. They've always been the lowest exchange fees out of all exchanges. Eliza, thanks, homie. I had a horrible customer service experience with 3 commas. Like back when they first started launching it, the APIs didn't connect to any USA accounts. They charged me for a year. They wouldn't refund me. I bought indicators that I was going to use with their, you know, whatever, their software. And I couldn't use any of them because their software didn't work and they wouldn't refund me. It was the biggest crock of turds I've ever seen. I can't stand 3 commas. The higher your tier, the lower. Oh yeah, they did in March 1st. Why would they do that? Oh, spot I don't care about. This the only thing I care about is derivatives. Oh man, I want to make a video and call them out so bad on that. Yeah, BitMEX is now cheaper than them. Oh, why would they do that? Let me give them a hard time about that. Oh, my phone's not on. Damn it. Why in the F would they do that, man? Man, they had such a good setup and no one ever really limits in anyways. I wonder if somebody built a bot that that could work the system. I mean, it's still cheaper than Binance, Hobie, Kraken. It's still half the price, but still, it ticks me off. Unless that's even lower than it was before. They made their taker fee even less. Now that would be more because it's 0.06, 0.075 would be even less, no? We'll pay 100x times 0.06 based on the price. 2 examples. That's bullshit, man. It's like they're trying, like they're working in the opposite direction. Why would you ever charge people more money? Especially when you're making so much money. That pisses me off. That really pisses me off. I don't think I would notice it, but it will add up over time, big time. Bybit's restricted everywhere in the USA, my friend. You gotta have VPN on to use it. I just connect to Canada. Yeah, I can't stand when people charge you more money for a service that they were already given to you at a discount, you know? But I can't tell if this used to be 0.075, so they actually decreased your taker fee or your maker fee. I'm using normally I stick around 4x. See, I didn't. Good thing I saw that, because I changed that Luna one to 10x, and I probably got liquidated if price would have came down. I wouldn't touch Bing X though. I love Bybit, man. Still, I don't agree with what they did here, but still my favorite exchange. But Veen, thanks, homie. I appreciate that, man. I just made this playlist today. Figured I'd change it up, mix between rap and EDM and chill music. Trying to make everybody happy. Yeah, I checked out Animal Concerts. It's cool. They got Snoop Dogg, but like, you know, what crypto gaming product doesn't have Snoop Dogg in it, you know? I actually reached out to them because I forget. I saw the idea of it and I was like, okay, yeah, I could see that being something, you know? Wouldn't mind getting into this one early. Reached out to their team, and I don't think I ever even heard back from their team. I could see it being something, you know, maybe one time, you know, we're all sitting in a metaverse going to concerts. I personally like the in-person concerts, you know. I don't know if I would want to sit here and watch a concert in VR. I'd probably do it one time just for the experience, but I would much rather just go to a concert, you know. But there are probably a lot of people that can't, and a lot of people that enjoy, you know. Maybe it'd be fun if you and your girlfriend were at the house next to each other and you both had a VR headset on. You could go to a concert together, kind of thing. Maybe it would be really fun. I think Crypto Face is a scammer. I think that indicator is complete garbage, and I think he's ripping people off. No indicator will make you a good trader. You'll end up spending $1,500 on it, and you'll realize that you could get the exact same thing from Fu Manchu for free, and you're going to be pissed off that you bought it, because you literally could get the exact same thing with Fu Manchu That's where Crypto Cypher. This is where Market Face, Crypto Face stole it from. And then he stole Kite's risk versus reward calculator. My buddy designed Crypto Face's risk versus reward calculator, and Crypto Face had his buddy come onto not onto my buddy's show, but he had his little brother reach out to my buddy. He's like, hey man, can you show me how your risk versus reward calculator works? He's like, yeah man. Brought him into his Discord, did a little one-on-one training with Crypto Face's brother. And at the end of the training, he's like, hey man, do you ever think about monetizing that risk versus reward calculator? My buddy's like, nah man, I made it. It's free. I just want to give it away to everybody to help them become better traders. I wouldn't want to charge them for it. And then Crypto Face's brother's like, oh, okay. And he left, and then he blocked my buddy on Discord, deleted all the chat history. And then now if you sign up for Crypto Face's risk versus or Crypto Face's indicator, a bonus for signing up and paying the $1,500 is you get magically you get this nice risk versus reward calculator. So they legit stole my buddy's risk versus reward calculator and didn't even think twice about it. That's the type of people they are. So if you guys want to give your money to people like that for an indicator that you can get right here for free, yeah. And Crypto Face 2016, I think, maybe it was 2017, was on here like I am trading, obviously swinging his dong around with his big trades, and took $500 from, I don't know, was it 1,000 people? He raised a couple 100,000 or $500,000 or $1 million from all of his subscribers. He took 500 and he had them all sign a contract saying that like, hey, like they were completely under the impression that this money was a donation and that they were entitled to nothing from it. So everybody that gave him $500 basically signed a contract saying, hey, if you lose all this money, there's nothing we can do about it. And he took all this money from all of his subscribers and he lost it all. Never paid any of them back. Aurorax? That's really cool. Hell yeah. It's big. It's bogging down my computer. That looks sweet. Yo, what's up, Cedric? Good to see you, homie. He is mac and cheesy for sure. Yeah, Crypto Face real shady, dude. I'm surprised he has any subscribers, you know? But you know, when you're flashing around millions of dollars, like, yeah. And what's funny is his trades, right? What he'll do is because you can have multiple accounts on Bybit and all these exchanges, is he'll come over here and he'll open up $1 million long and $1 million short. And then whenever one of the trades goes in the right direction, he'll close out the other one and he'll show off the one that he's winning, you know? And then he'll do things like when his indicators print that he's got, you know, whatever they call it. What do they call it? Like a blood diamond, right? Like, so when this blood diamond prints, he takes a short and he takes a long, right? And if the short goes in the right direction, 24 hours later, he's probably showing off the $1 million short that he's in, right? What's up, Ruster? Yeah, I wouldn't touch cult. I mean, just look at the name, you know? RSR waste of time? Probably. CryptoFace stole the indicators. For one, he didn't even design them. He stole them from Fu Manchu. You can get them for free. I've done many. If you go back and watch my my market cipher versus Fu Manchu indicators, these are it right here. They're free. And I've done many videos where I show you guys they're the exact same thing. And originally, like, market cipher didn't have the balls up here. Didn't have these little indicators, and my buddy was doing a comparison video showing Fu Manchu versus market cipher, and he's like, yeah, I really like how Fu Manchu does these diamond things up here and these dots, and like a week later, 2 weeks later, market cipher all of a sudden had these exact same ones. On top of that, you know, if you go back a minute later in the stream and just listen to the story where I explain how market cipher, you know, legit stole intellectual property from my buddy, and now it's part of the market cipher package, which you get for free if you sign up or whatever, or after you buy it you get like these added bonus things. Well, one of those added bonuses was legit just ripped my buddy's product right off that my buddy was giving away to you guys for free. And then on top of that, like I said, he stole, I don't know, hundreds of thousands of dollars from his subscribers back in 2017. He's a dirtbag. Yep. If you search Ryan Meta, and this is before he stole, like, so even when I'm saying nice things about him in this video, that was before he stole my buddy's risk versus reward calculator. Yeah, sorry the quality's old. I didn't know how crappy YouTube was compressing my video quality back then, but it'll give you a general idea. Yeah, he's a real dirtbag, man, unfortunately. And like the whole, like, stealing this, like, you can get Fu Manchu, it's literally the exact same thing, and you spent $1,500 for it. Once you start, you know, trade with Fu Manchu, you probably like it better. I did anyway. There will be times where it does something, you know, one puts a different X or a different dot, you know, they're not dead on identical, exactly the same, but very, very close. You know, the colors might be a little bit different, or the ribbons might be slightly different, but you can customize these things. So, you know, if anything doesn't match up dead on, come and play with the settings and you can get them pretty damn close. Yeah, crypto face. Look at, now he's paying people to come in here and shield them in here. You see him in here? Oh, what a bad stream to do that in, huh? Now like 300 people just were made well aware of how shady your indicators are. If he's paying people to come in here and shield that, I'll have to make a video. If anybody else comes in here and asks about it, I'll make a video on how shady it is. Ruster, I understand cult DAO. I understand it, man. It could be the greatest DAO in the history of DAOs, and I still wouldn't touch it. Why would you name your DAO cult? You're just working against yourself, man. Pork chop, what up, homie? Welcome to the squad, my dude. I tell everybody, don't sign up, man. If you think If you think you're getting a pump group, you think you're getting signals, you think I'm going to tell you when to buy and sell, do not sign up, my friend. I help educate you guys. I can help you. Gutham, what up? Nope, LMJM. I should run a flux node. Hoping Kite mines enough flux so he can set up a node and teach me how to do it. I got the flux hat on Flux website, man. Broncos Dow. What happened to Gotham? Why'd you time him out, man? Yeah, Gotham, I can help you. Why are you timing him out, Blue? Oh, he's being scammy? What does he need help with? I lost huge money on Ape. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, Ape's a bad, I thought it was a bad investment. I told everybody not to buy it. I made posts about it. So. It was a no-brainer, When you see a product that's why I tell people you got to do research into things before you buy them, because if you don't, you end up getting wrecked like that. What research did you do that led you to buy that? Did you spend 40 hours doing research into it? Because the first thing you should have really realized was, wow, this product is launching with a $4 billion market cap. And if you just went back in history and you legit researched any product that launched over a $3 billion market cap and seen what price did after, you would have realized, well, hey, the odds are not in my favor just off one simple factor. You gave everybody that was holding a Bored Apes NFT $250,000. So if you had an NFT in your wallet, what would you do with an extra $250,000 if somebody just airdropped $250,000 in your portfolio? So that's where I think maybe it stabilizes, or maybe everybody else realizes that what I just said, and they sell this thing off to the ground, and it ends up going down to 75% off, like every other project that launched with a large market cap would do. I tried tweeting about it. I tweeted about it. I posted about it as soon as it launched, just telling people, hey guys. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Yasin says it. First heard about Cadena on your channel and fell in love with it. I agree. ICP, yeah. ICP for sure. That's a shat coin if I ever seen one. Thoughts on RSR? I don't know much about RSR. It's an interesting project. $225 million market cap. What they're trying to do with stable coins, I don't see it, but I could be wrong on that one. I wouldn't bet against it. I wouldn't bet for it personally. It just doesn't make sense for my portfolio, but everybody's portfolio is different. So if it helps, reduce your risk to the downside on other assets because you're holding something like that, maybe it has a good purpose in your portfolio. Should I mine KDA? You got $50,000. If you do, mine it. It's hard to say. I'm waiting for the next batch of miners to come out before I invest in any mining equipment, because I think I can make more money to the upside. But if I'm wrong and CADX doesn't launch till September, maybe you get enough Cadena mined over the next 6 months before it breaks out that it's more profitable to buy a miner. Miners generate you a lot of good, consistent income, so it's hard to say. Yo, GMH, what up, homie? Yeah, Russ, like I said, I'm not chasing any new coins out to any ecosystems outside of Cadena. So Give away Cadena merch? I don't have any Cadena merch. Probably ask the Cadena team to do some giveaways. OMG was one of the biggest bags that I DCA'd into in 2017. That was one of the ones I had set up on auto buy. I'm out of my paycheck. I don't really see a long-term use case in it, but you never know. I think it'll eventually go to zero, but you know, it's been pretty popular as of late, so maybe they do something. Johnny, I bought 3,000 earlier today. Very possible it goes lower though. I just say just assume the value of Cadena is $4 right now. If you don't have if you're not willing to pay $4 for it and be, you know, happy with it, then don't buy it. But you don't buy it, then you miss off on it running. So, but without CADX, Cadena will come lower. So, let's go, Johnny. There you go. Mudda says no money. Scalp it. Yeah, Cadena is definitely going to go up for sure. Just depends on when. So H says I wanted to ask if there's going to be 275 million coins of KDA by 2025. Then how come I heard KDA locked up their tokens until 2030? They're team tokens, my friend. Nobody on the Cadena team has any Cadena that they were given because they work for Cadena. That makes sense. AXS got hacked, yeah. No doubt. KDA with 3 digits, no doubt. I guarantee it. But I don't give investing advice. Let's go, Johnny. Let's go. Just a moonshot. There you go, bro. Got flux. Let's go, baby. We will be the richest community in crypto, I think. Johnny Hernandez says, I got $1,500 to spare looking to find a new coin. My uncle told me about this coin yesterday. I've been researching it since yesterday. Get it, homie. No, Gibby, you can get it on tons of exchanges. KuCoin's the last place I'd buy it on. Coin Metro is pinned up to the top. That's the safest place to get it. The most reliable and consistent. So like if Euphoria, if you built a product on Cadena, say you built Meta Hero, something on Cadena, how would you sell Meta Hero coin? I told you, 8 price predictions are probably down to $3 or $4. Dumb Money Squad, the richest squad in the whole wide interweb. Let's go. Planning to invest in Cadena. Email, I bought some today. I bought 3,000. So does that mean I don't think it's going any lower? No, it doesn't. But risk versus reward is there for me. Near is interesting, man. Near is one of the only proof of stake chains that I really like outside of Solana. But it doesn't mean that I think it's going to be a competitor against Solana or Cadena. No, but they have the architecture too, I think. So it'd be very interesting to see. Maybe Near flips Solana. Really possible if Solana keeps breaking. All right, Blue, he's all yours, man. Should have had faith in Blue was doing the right thing in the beginning, man. Here, I'll help you, bro. Ape coin's going to 0. I don't know how. There's $3 not good enough. Jacob, go watch my how to buy Cadena on KuCoin video. It'll explain. I've explained it to everybody 1,000 times. I did, yeah. I tell everybody, don't do it. You guys see me using it, and now my Cadena is stuck on KuCoin. Ape will not go up, buddy. Ape's going down to 0. Blue, you said no. I got him. Yep. Tell everybody not to use Cadena. Perfect example of why not to use KuCoin. Blue, you said no. Got me. I thought I don't see everybody thinks I see all their comments. If I don't answer your comment, it's because I legit didn't see it. I'm special ed dyslexic. I can barely read, guys, so. Because KuCoin freezes it. They won't let you withdraw it. They do it all the freaking time. So it's frozen again. So use Coin Metro. It's pinned up to the top, and you get a $10 sign up bonus. I just put a post on Twitter saying KuCoin froze all your Cadena. KuCoin sold all your Cadena. Your funds are froze on their account. Do not buy Cadena on KuCoin. My nuts last night. It does, man. When cyber attacks start happening? Not soon enough, man. let me get a few more dollars in stable coins, would you? Jacob, so two things are happening. This is where they get us, right? So obviously when the markets, Bitcoin's just ran up parabolically for the last, over the last 28 days or 15 days, Bitcoin ran up by almost 30%, right? So this is basically the start of Bitcoin Miami. We just had a parabolic run up without much movement to the downside. So I think that like when the market gets like that and it's just overwhelmingly obvious that you're going up, you got to come down, shake them out. So hopefully that was it, and we're en route right now to 52K, if not 59K, 57K range. Or that was like the perfect time to set us up, and we're gonna come right back down and put in a new lower low. So I'll probably lose probably $500, $600 if we come all the way down. Why are there so many hacks? Because the coding language, that's why Cadena is going to win, right? Because it's just so much more secure than everything. There's so many hacks because everything's written in Solidity, the coding language, which is very complex. It's very difficult. It was really revolutionary at the time, but now looking back, like a majority of hacks come from the coding language being Solidity. And that's why if you go to Save by Cadena, it's my favorite site to go to. And you can see like the compound hack was what, 147 million? That compound hack would not have been able to happen if they built compound impact, which is Cadena's coding language. Because the code itself doesn't allow you to basically write errors in your code. Sure it does, but there's like all of these errors that if they would have just been programmed in Cadena, they would never have happened because they wouldn't have been able to happen. The language would have basically alerted you and said, hey, here's this error. We won't let you run this line of code. We won't let you execute this smart contract the way it's wrote because it's got a flaw in it. So if you haven't seen Saved by Cadena, that's why I'm like, okay. Like if you just talk about the money that Cadena would have saved this industry in the last year alone and added that to its market cap, you're like going to 2x, So it's like, how can people not want to use something that's 10 times more safe and secure? So when you talk about like banking and shit like that getting in the industry, Omar, I think Quant's seen its best days. I think its best days are behind it. that maybe it gets one more push up, but because of its centralized nature, I don't see it getting adopted globally by a huge population of people, because it has competitors that are delivering superior value. Like Cadena blows quant out of the water, and their market caps are similar. So I don't think that I'd want to bet on quant over Cadena, but the last conference, was when Bitcoin took off from bottom down here. This was the B word conference right here. This is the same event, same time of the year. When oh no, sorry, that wasn't it. Is this? Yeah. All right, no. So this was 2020s, right? This was 2020s. This was Elon buying Teslas right here. So they made the announcement. I think it probably dumped down sometime during it, but then it was like right as the last day they announced that Tesla was buying 1.5 billion in Bitcoin. That sent it to the moon. And then over here, this was, I forget what they did over here. Venezuela accepted Bitcoin, made Bitcoin legal tender, something like that over here in this area. So it was like, we went parabolic up from there. So, this is probably just a flush out. I hope it is. If it is, we're in the best long positions we could be in. If not, get stomped out. Try again next time. XRP is the only one working with banks. What do you think will happen to price? Come on. Truth Finder, I drank that Kool-Aid and I watched my portfolio depreciate, and I watched the entire rest of the crypto space take off, and I watched all my buddies that sold their XRP and made smarter investments, driving Lambos and buying Ducati crotch rockets and shit, and I'm over here holding Cardano and ADA. OMG IOTA, because I drank the Kool-Aid, man. And it took years of just watching the market leave you in the dust, and then really like you're online and watching everybody. Anytime anybody puts out an XRP video, like you're trying to like constantly like checking like, oh, did they win the lawsuit? Did they do this? Did they do that? And it just never moves up. And then you hold it for years and you watch everybody else making all this money, and you're sitting there not, because you're thinking like you have your blinders on. You're like, oh yeah, banking, like XRP is the only one working with banks. And then you really start to think about that comment. Like you really think that like Stuart Popejoy built JP Morgan Chase's first blockchain. He built the first banking blockchain in the industry, and it was fucking phenomenal. To think that JP Morgan is not, asking Cadena for guidance on banking, you're really drinking the Kool-Aid. And then seeing what Cadena brings to the table for finance, it's unprecedented. Yeah, LTC 4K. What's a crotch rocket? Ducati motorcycle. I'm long on BTC right now. Do I think that I still think it's going to come and put in one more lower low, but I'm willing to take a stab at it. Yeah, but I don't. Why would I want to wait a few years? You're talking about their blockchain. Well, it's not a blockchain anyways, and it couldn't even support Twitter's tweets per second. So you think banking's gonna go to XRP? It's just, I'm sorry, buddy, but I don't have to argue with you, man. When you're not like looking at an asset like Cadena with $1 billion market cap, and then looking at XRP with a $40 billion market cap. 40 billion. So even if banks did use it, man, I'm sorry, buddy. I feel bad for you, man. I hope you do some research, buddy, and you really start to if you spent 40 hours researching blockchain technology, and then you start realizing what the technology XRP actually is using, It's really bad, man. Wookie says, I hope you're right, man. You sound like we did in 2017. I hope you're right. I still got bags. Right? For sure, man. Yeah, Synosis, we still live, baby. 3 hours going on it. Can't end the live stream when I got you guys. You guys are counting on me, man. What would you guys do without me? Yeah, if they keep shilling XRP, eventually they'll get it right. But I think what's gonna happen is it's gonna bleed out back down to a penny, and then when they finally win their lawsuit, it's gonna go from a penny back up to 75 cents, and then it's gonna die out, right? AXS, yeah, AXS is I tried to long it the other day, and I got stomped out, but. They just got hacked pretty hard, and they lost 600 million, so that can't be good for business. One more hack to AXS, like if they have another loophole that they didn't catch and they get hacked back to back, that could be catastrophic. That's why as much as you like Gala, as much as you like any of these gaming coins, they're not built on top of secure blockchains, so they're all have their inherent risk, Yeah, it's bad when XRP has to create new XRP side coins so that they can give you airdrops of some shit coins that are going to do nothing, but they keep the community happy. It's like what they're doing with Polkadot right now. I'm not big into any of the finance applications just because there's 25,000. Still bullish on Clover. People think because I make videos that I'm bullish on coins. Half the time I'm just making them for you guys, honestly. That one, the Clover one they paid me to make, that was a sponsored video. I don't really see the use case for it, I like that they're jumping the gun on coming over to the Kadena ecosystem and getting their wallet compatible with Kadena, but I don't think it's going to be enough to sustain it. Yeah. It's bad when people are saying they'd rather buy meme coins than XRP. So. Zill's interesting. The only thing you got to worry about Zill is if they don't deliver, if their metaverse gameplay is not ready before this cycle ends, like if they go through this bull stretch and they still don't have out gameplay, I most likely would say you'll see Zill back below a penny, or at least a penny. Like their community will abandon this product so quick because they're already so far behind and people have been waiting on this metaverse. If their metaverse doesn't come out and come out flawlessly, I assume it would come back down. More validators? Hell yeah. Sweet. ADA is all hype. I think ADA's built a massive community. I just think that like if you talk about being used for banking or being used for whatever, and if Hydra comes to, oh man, it's like every time with Cardano, we're always waiting on the next hard fork. First it was Alonzo, then it was Allegra, then it was Viagra, now it's Cleopatra, and whenever this Hydra, get that hydro running. Cardano needs some hydroponics. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be a competitor. I think it could go up to $3 or $4 or maybe even $5, but num. Any books, audio recommend? No, follow Kite Crypto's channel. When it comes to TA, he's your guy, man. He's the only trader that I've ever known that can actually turn $100 into 100,000, and he's done it like 3 times now. So the first time, maybe you get lucky. To do it multiple times back to back to back in an open and transparent way, Yeah, this guy will teach you more about trading crypto than anybody in a way. Oh, I love seeing Kite's thumbnails like that. So it's actually crypto, you know? I want to help him make some thumbnails for him. UFO, I wouldn't touch it, my friend. That one I would not touch. I'm really picky, so, you know, obviously do your own research. I'm super picky about the products that I invest in, but hope you crush it, my man. Long on Cadena. It's a wild one right now. Yeah, Kite's cool as crap, man. GMT modus? I'm not sure, man. It's a DEX coin, if I'm not mistaken. Isn't GMT a DEX coin? Yeah. Oh, that's stepping, yeah. That's just the flavor of the week, man. I'd guarantee you see that this coin has, you know, market cap less than $1 billion at some point. Ape coin, I wouldn't touch it. Yeah, his thumbnails definitely are, but he'll get it. We're gonna make Kite a cool thumbnail that he's happy with. I just need more time to mess around with it. ADA needs Viagra. Hard fork. That's what they need, yeah, for sure. Oh, you got KDA. You got UFO over KDA? Oh, man, yeah. Definitely, man. I would sell everything. This pump, you guys will see me on this pump up here. I'm praying that, you know, kind of low-key hoping CADX doesn't launch. Because what would be ideal is if Bitcoin runs up to 75K, brings Cadena up to 10 or 12 bucks, CADX doesn't launch, Bitcoin starts to dump, brings Cadena back down to $4. We short Cadena all the way down. We pack our bags full of profits at the much lower levels, you know? ADA needs to cure my jock itch. Cadena all day long, Dave. I wouldn't. Cadena makes up for 50% of my portfolio. Yeah, I hope you guys aren't drinking when I say Cadena anymore. You guys made that mistake one time. Yeah. Thoughts on Rune? I'm longing it right now, Rocky. I'm longing Rune. Yep. When you get time, watch this playlist. The first video you don't really have to watch. You can just see my reaction to the first time I found Cadena, you know. And watch video 2, video 3. They're all in order. So start at video 1, just glance through it, and then jump on to 2, 3, 4, 5. And you can just see like I just get more and more bullish through every interview, through every video. Not yet, MC. I plan to be mining Cadena. No, I never changed my mind on Hedera. Hedera is the worst coin you could invest in. No, I'm not invested in Back Alley or Hypercent. Nope. Just Cadena right now. There's going to be so many good projects. I think the ISO 2200 2022 thing is garbage. I think it's all just a bait and switch marketing play, trying to convince retail traders that there's a hope left for Ripple. Thanks, Ash. I'm going to grow it. I'm going to cut it one time and I'm going to grow it out from 100K to 200K. So whenever I get to 100K, I get to shave it. This is the first time I ever grown it out. So they say that after you shave it the first time, after you let it grow out, it'll really grow in full. So I'm excited just to shave it kind of for the first time. And then I'll grow it out from 100K to 200K. So Digibyte's a Ponzi scheme. Is that the exchange, Digibyte, or the crypto? Oh, Digibyte? Yeah, it's just an older one, man. I wouldn't touch it. I think it's just old technology. ISO compliant. You know, you have different industries like where you're ISO compliant, whatever. It's in this industry, it's not gonna effing matter, right? Nobody cares if you're ISO compliant. If you are or you need to be, the coins will be. You know, if it's gonna add value and it's something they need to be, they will. But I think it's just something that XRP is making up to try to make it sound like their coin has something up on somebody else, when in reality they probably just made that shit up. Or they're going to try to strong arm the market into it being a thing like they have in other industries. It's giving me such little I'm so confident that XRP is a turd and I don't care about ISO anything. But who knows? I could be wrong. And I'll happily be wrong about Ripple and not care if I'm wrong about it. I can make way more money not investing in anything that's ISO. I'll never have to understand what ISO is or ISO compliant means, and I'll be a multimillionaire in this industry without ever worrying about it. So the Truth Finder is really trying to shill us some XRP, man. We're not convinced. We don't care. Sorry, buddy. You're in the wrong stream if you're shilling XRP. 50 chains, baby. Amp's cool. Oh, there's your blood diamond. Looks horrible for Amp. Not looking good for Amp. Damn, I wish we would have got that short in there. That's a blood diamond. Yeah, Amp's looking horrible on the charts. Truth Finder should change your name to False Finder. Dud Finder. Turd Finder. Who sent you? Truth Finder, who sent you? BitBoy's pranking me. It's really BitBoy. Amp going to -5. It might be. Truth Finder, who sent you? I say 3,500 KDA. Yeah, everybody knows it. But once you get... What? Try getting 3,500 Cadena and try stopping at it. Has anybody in here started buying Cadena and not continuously tried to get more? Drop a 1 in the chat if you've bought Cadena and then started selling other assets to buy more Cadena. Yeah. Tupac for sure. Tupac coin. Turd Nugget Finder. Dingleberry. The Dingleberry Finder. Your Dingleberry Dar. Your Dingleberry Dar. Dingleberry Radar. On point. What up, Kite? Snowball. There you go, Kite. There you go, homie. Little afraid. Kite's got his miner set up. Let's go, buddy. I was just sharing your channel a minute ago. I was just shilling Kite Crypto 30 seconds ago. We were all commenting on how much we like your new thumbnails. Yeah, homie. If you guys aren't following Kite, swing over to his channel, man. If you guys are looking to learn how to trade and not like a degenerate like me, that's a dude to be following right there. Truth Finder about to get a rude awakening. I would say yes, but I feel like it's never a rude awakening with XRP, right? It's a really long multi-year process of watching your portfolio depreciate in value while the rest of the world takes off without you. And you're hoping at best case you get a 2x gain. Yeah, 3,500 is the target. Yep. Yeah, they are, man. They were having a drinking game every time I say Cadena, the squad drinks. And it normally doesn't go much more than a minute, so hopefully you half the squad has to put a catheter in during the stream. Because I'm very confident that Cadena will be $300 by 2025. So if you have 3,500 Cadena, and it hits $300, like I say, you'd have 1 million, and then we can take that. By that time, you know, DeFi protocols will be built on Cadena, and then we can take that and stake it in something like Anchor. I'm sure there'll be at least a, you know, at the very least there'll be some type of protocol that's safe that we can use that pays 10% for staking KDA. So, you know, that's $105,000 if you're just making 10% API. There you go, MC. Just subbed to Kite. Let's go. So you'll be able to earn. We should be able to. When Cadena gets to $300, I should be able to help show you guys how to generate $100,000 a year off passive income. Five drinks. Yep. Now I have to pee. If Solana didn't reach $300, why would Cadena reach $300 by 25? By 2035? Well, I don't know if I can even answer that with a straight face. Yeah, it's gonna, because I said so, I guess is the best way to say it. Yeah. Cam says, yeah, your 3,500 didn't include some buffer, so I grabbed 6,500. Yeah, it's so hard, man. Like once you start studying the technology, yeah, everybody will tell you. It's like, I don't have to shill it to you. All I have to do is put it on your radar. And if you spend 40 hours, if you spend the next 40 hours researching blockchain technology and you don't come back going, oh my gosh, I can't stop. I'm obsessed with Cadena. You can't get enough of it. That's how you know the Kool-Aid's legit. When you're looking for more Kool-Aid, you drank all the Kool-Aid, that shit's gone. How do I get more? You just, you know, it's gonna happen. Watch. I would start with this playlist. Everybody should be plastered by now. You guys should be, man. I bet Cadena's YouTube's at 200, Twitter's at 200K in the next week. With how many people? And then once you join the Cadena army, tweet, share, tag them. It's what it's all about, growing the community. So if you guys become part of the community, it's your right as a, or your duty as a member of the community to help the community grow as fast as possible. And you do that by retweeting and resharing every time Cadena makes a post, because that's all we have to do. Once you become a holder, all we need to do is help educate the world on what Cadena is. And let's see where they're at right now. $191K. So they'll be at, I bet you they're at 200K in less than a week. We'll see. We'll keep track of it. But yeah, if you guys haven't followed Cadena on Twitter, go over there, follow them, and then pack your bags. And then once you start packing your bags, start retweeting, man. We'll all win together. That's what it's all about, bringing everybody up around you. So I'm trying to be so loud about it so we can all win together. Because it's going to be really fun when Cadena starts to go. Oh yeah, I'm sure they're already sold out, MC. I'm gonna educate the hood. Let's go, David. Let's go, homie. I do have some active streams. Yeah, we work really hard. I lost a lot of subscribers kicking people out of here. Managing this chat. I mean, I didn't. My mods did. But yeah, everybody's in here is pretty respectful. Eventually, it's gonna get to the point where I won't be able to chat. There'll just be so many people in here. But for now, we do a good job at it, man. I'm on here for 3 hours. Like, shit, how many hours did we stream today? So many. I got to get running, guys. This one's at 3.5 hours, so. Cadena has an event on the 7th. That's today. What time is it at? Show us KDA chart. Guys, make sure you guys watch my videos so you guys are under the impression that Cadena doesn't have the things in place that it needs to be $30 today. So if the market crashes, Cadena is going to crash with it, and it'll probably come down to $4 or $3. So if you guys aren't okay with, you know, buying it at $6.50 or $4, just assume that it's $4 right now. If you're not willing to pay $4 for it, shit. Just announced on their Discord. Hell yeah. I'd put it all into Cadena. I wouldn't even think twice about it. If I was new to crypto and I had 10K to invest, I wouldn't think twice about it. I think we're staying in this range between $8 and $4. You know, if their team really starts stepping it up and they start marketing it and treating it like Solana markets their project, oh, Cadena could be at $10 or $12 or $15 or. So maybe the Cadena announcement will be the kickoff of CADX. The announcement date on CADX would be huge. Or some, I don't know, who knows, you know, they could be big. But, you know, if they make some big announcement, I would probably stay long on it, you know, because that announcement, you never know what Cadena is going to announce tomorrow. You know, maybe it's low key, not something that excites most, or maybe it's something epic. You know, we don't have any clue how big. They got so many things in the work. It's going to be crazy, man. Happy, lucky, I hope so. I'm long in everything from here, so I think we might come in back down to the 42K range for one quick wick down. But I hate when it sits and stalls like this because you just don't know. You know, we could honestly come back down to 37. Like I might hedge some shorts here just in case. Oh yeah, George, as soon as CADX comes, it's going to be like, it won't be just me talking about what Cadena potentially can do. It'll be Cadena just doing what it's doing, right? Marmalade would be sick. Yep. Hey, keep it up, Truth Finder, man. I hope you're in the squad with us when we're all retiring in 2025, man. I hope you do some research and you realize what XRP is and like really like in reality what upside potential it would have even if they did deliver on everything, which would be such a miracle. I hope you study Cadena and you're in the squad with us because we're gonna make life-changing gains here. And I've been here every day with you guys, so you guys know I'll be here every day. I show up even when I'm wrong, even when I make horrible predictions. I'm still here. Getting wrecked live. What? Showing off all my mistakes so you guys can see them and learn from them. Yeah, I got limit buy orders on Bitcoin set up at 34,000 for my spot buy orders. Because I'm just not convinced that this isn't another shakeout, right? But even if we go up to say 75K now, I still think we're going to come back down to the 40s. So if this isn't a fake out and we start running up here, I'll just let my money sit on the sidelines or buy more Cadena with it, you know? Aiden, Near's unique, man. Yeah, those will be huge checkpoints for sure, Ryan. CADX and Marmalade. Very possible, Pac-Man. Pac-Man says he thinks it's come back down to 37. Midas, let's go, baby. Zilica. You know, Zilica's at that proper fib level for proper retraces. I think I might have a few limit buy orders up on Zil. And I can't believe that Ethereum long didn't get hit yet. Gosh damn. I might just mark it into a little long on Ethereum, because if we turn around here, I'm going to try one on Ethereum. It hasn't really budged from here, and if we break out and run, East's going to rip. So I'll put a tight stop loss on that one. And if the market turns around here, East gonna rip. So I'm long on Rune. So starting from the bottom, I got KDA I'm long on, LTC I'm long on, Rune I'm long on, Luna I'm long on, Solana I'm long on, Bitcoin I'm long on, and Ethereum I'm long on. Lies the same thing. 4x, baby. 4x. Yeah, Jasmine was looking nice. You'd think with the trading competitions it's gonna go up again. Yeah, I could probably F with Jasmine. Let's take a look at the charts. Jasmine. I need to get some sleep, guys. Y'all tricked me into staying around. I knew I should have taken that long on Jasmine. Yeah, we'll buy a market into Jasmine. Oh, this is a recipe for disaster, boys and girls. This is a recipe for a nightmare. Yeah, you know, it is what it is. We'll roll with it. We'll roll with it. I'm tired. Oh, no, I wouldn't touch Jasmine. I think it's just going to go up because they're going to do in a trading competition right now. Please give advice to XRP holders. Sell. Buy Cadena. Do more research. Traded while drinking? I don't think I have, man. I'm not a big drinker. We could drink one night, though. Maybe. We'll have a party when I get to 100K. We'll have some drinks. Shave the beard on stream. Just shotgun some Coors Light. Well, shotgun some Guinness. Get some car bombs going on. Oh, shouldn't say those words. Irish. CBs. There you go. Sell it. Sell XRP. Buy KDA. The only low cap gem I'm really bullish on is Dami, but I'm not really even bullish on that. It's 50-50. So you say KDA, I say quit my 9 to 5 for sure. No, I'm not arbitrage trading though. You need 100 grand to do it successfully. Tell your friend as well. Colorado Kool-Aid. Oh, the Colorado. It's sunny. Another sunny day in sunny Colorado. We all gonna make it. What up, Jake? Shout out AGWA. What up, what up? Borges, what up, homie? Borges Pig, what's good, man? Bought some more KDA. We'll buy more if it dips again. Let's go, baby. DYX, you know, every time somebody asks me to look at the DXY or whatever it is, it's so hit or miss whether it actually correlates to anything. Your guess is as good as mine on that one. Pac-Man says we can drop to 38K and it will still be a higher low. Near, I don't know anything about Near. I've just heard people talk really highly of it. People that I've interviewed that are really smart and educated about this industry, they've talked highly of it. I've looked into it. Like I said, I compare it next to Cadena. I don't really see it being a competitor, but its technology is there. I think they figured out a way to scale proof of stake somewhat. So I would say that the next target up's calling for 23. Dami online, yeah, I do. Yep. Every time Ryan says jump, I buy Cadena. Let's go. Eugenio. Am I saying that right? Eugenio Meta. What up, homie? Sick last name, bro. Drew's having a bitch trying to fund Coin Metro, man. Yeah, I never used it, buddy. Anytime I'm trying to fund my accounts, I just buy on Coinbase and send to whatever exchange I want. It's just so simple to use Coinbase. But yeah, guys, I gotta run, guys. I'm crashing pretty hard, so I appreciate you guys. I'll be back on tomorrow sometime for sure. Definitely tomorrow night with Kite. So it's Thursday night, so yeah, it should be a fun one. Over collateralizing Tether is a lending risk. I guess I don't understand what you're saying on that, but I think just having Tether and using Tether is a risk. Yeah, I wouldn't touch it. Yeah, USDT is for sure. I'm Ryan. We're all Ryan. What up, Red Devil? Have a good night, guys. Man, Ryan in the States. Thank you. Storm Detector. Have a great night. Jacob D. Thank you. Kyle G. When to Finance. What up? What up? Indian Kitchen. Thank you, guys. Chris Crass in the house. Chris, what up, homie? Good to see you, man. Jacob D, what up? Digital Apollyon, what up? Milky Cookie, Jake. Ryan Estates, Mr. Doc Rocks, EOD. Good to see y'all. Thank you, guys. Trade Safe Squad. Love you guys. Have a great night.